Okay, here we go.
Oh, there's kids playing hockey here.
Future superstars.
Beautiful.
Going in the nosebleeds, boys. All right. Going in.
Oh, look at this. Very cool. Awesome. Very excited to have the one and only Laser from Hockey Shop in Langley. Welcome to the show, Laser. How you doing today?
Fabulous. No slap shots.
The Rangers score. Boo.
Can you hear me? Huh? Yeah, that's wild. Okay, this is craziness. I'm watching the game in the bar. This is the. I'll show you guys. I'm literally. We're in a bar here. We make it happen here. Nothing is perfect, you know.
Here we are with the one and only Mr. Jake from Jake's Takes Hockey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing today?
That's right. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Russell is the best. He's the secret master of the universe. Yes. And he's come to this realm to set us free and deliver a cup to Vancouver, I think. Russell is a gift from the gods, I think. What do you want? You want to say hi to anyone on the stream? You want to say you want to say shout out to anybody? Any advice, words of wisdom? We got 2-1 Canucks right now. Justin, who is he? There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that nice ice getting all clean.
There you go. Go Canucks, go! All right.
Yeah, literally the back row, boys. It's nice to have you.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm happy to join you guys.
Witten and Jordan from Canucks Uncensored. How you guys doing today?
Awesome.
We're good, Russell. Thanks so much for having us on.
David wins it, goes forward and gets a shot, goes wide. Carr puts it behind the net. Got! Time! Oh, I just got lightheaded! 3-2, Canada wins. I scared the crap out of Dobby. Boys and girls, we did it! Canada wins! Binnington with some killer saves in overtime, and Connor McDavid, the man we were giving so much crap to through this whole game, wins the game. I'm so red in the face. Look at how red my face is. It's Canadian face. Oh, in Boston, boys, we win it in overtime. This is the man, the myth, the legend, the Blue Line Hockey. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure to be here.
How you doing today?
Things are great. Thank you for the wonderful intro, and thank you for having me on. And truly a big fan of what you are doing on your channel as well. So keep it up, man. It's really, really good.
We're in the second row, so we're doing all right.
Live from Rogers Arena, Michael Saunders with that beautiful mustache on his face. There it is. Look at that. A live look in Rogers Arena. Mike and Zach.
Russell, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing really good. It's nice to see you.
Great to see you. It's always fun popping into the streams every once in a while when I get a chance, and nice to finally be chatting with you.
How are we? Guys, this is awesome. I'm excited to be here.
Everyone's been very excited to have you on. The word got out and people started getting very excited. So thank you very much for doing this and joining us today.
I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight?
Doing good.
Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy. What an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You'll love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the Abbotsford Canucks Calder Cup run. We are very happy to welcome Brandon Astle to the show. How's it going, brother?
Russell, I'm doing well. Thanks a lot for having me on.
I'd like to introduce to Nothing is Perfect, Mr. Zach Nolan.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ah, it's great to have you.
Howdy.
What's up, my dude? They say never meet your heroes, but boy, am I glad I got to, because here he is, the man, the myth, the legendary host, Toddcast Podcast, Mr. Todd Hancock.
Dude, thank you, man. What a crazy introduction. A hero, a myth, a legend.
Yeah. We are pleased to welcome to the show, Canuckland.
Thanks for having me on. I'm really excited.
Passionate, realistic, honest. Rev Trev.
Let's go. Let's get some passion going. There's some actual hockey playing.
Smith plays it right across the zone. Bolana with a shot. Score! The Edmonton Canucks from the blue line! Shot through a crowd! And the Canucks have won it in overtime! Just like that, game one is over! And you don't have to wait much longer, because the Abbotsford Canucks have won game one with 14:09 left to go in the overtime period! Woo! Just Charlotte wins the draw. They skate in. They take a shot towards the net. Goes high and wide. Comes around. In behind. Into the corner. And just like that, being resilient. Next man up. The Abbey Canucks, no doubt, never lost 2 games in a row in this Calder Cup Finals. And the Abbey Canucks are Calder Cup champions. Woo! Can you believe it? What's up, everyone? It's Russell Holidays. Nothing is perfect. It's time for NHL playoff hockey. Game 5, round 2, Colorado Avalanche, Minnesota Wild. The Avalanche lead the series 3-1. It is one last chance for the Minnesota Wild to get back in this series. Tough being down 3-1. Odds of coming back from 3-1 at NHL. Now, we showed this one to you before. Here we go. The team that is up 3-1 has won 91%. 91% of the series. Right? If Minnesota wins and forces a game 6, it's still 80% of the teams that end up winning. Right? Does that make sense? So Colorado is in only 8.9% of teams that have been down 3-1 in NHL history have ever come back to win a series. If they manage to win tonight, they do increase their odds to 19.9, but that's still not great odds. So very tough task, however you want to shake it out, for the Minnesota Wild being down 3-1, losing a game at home. And what do they always say? What do I always say about them always saying, you're not in trouble till you lose at home? And that's what the Minnesota Wild did last game against the Colorado Avalanche. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be watching that. But there's so much more that we're going to be doing. I'm going to introduce you. I think we have to name this duck. Do you guys remember Laser? He's in the intro. He's from the hockey shop. Do you remember Laser? So Laser was over at my house. If you guys didn't know, Laser is my father-in-law because he is married to Crystal's mom. So when he showed up, he's like, have a duck. And I was like, okay. But we have to figure out what we're going to name the duck, right? I don't know what happened there. Sorry. But yeah, we got a new duck. Thank you, Laser, for giving me a duck. Kind of a see-through duck. Isn't that trippy? Yes. I think, before this disappears, because it probably will soon. Thank you very much. Major General with the $2 donut, say abs. He's cheering for the Avs, which I think may be related to the poll question, which is running right now. Will the Avalanche win and move on to the Western Conference Final? 77% of you right now are saying yep. 8% are saying nope. And 15% of you are saying maybe. So yeah, get your vote in on the poll question. We'll update that as the night goes on. What else? Oh yeah, what are we doing? Yeah, let's get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself as usual. All right. So there's me. I'm totally shocked. Who will win tonight? Dobby will be here at some point. The whale will be here. He's flapping away in the corner already. And then Diener HD is going to be here tonight. So it's going to look like this. We're going to start off by saying hello to all you beautiful people who are already here in chat waiting for the game to get started. Then we're going to go through the stats from this series so far. We'll go through the starting lineups. During the first intermission, we are going to get into the puzzles. I've been having a lot of fun doing these with you guys, and I am not great at them, so I need your help. So we're going to go through and do the Puckdoku for the day, which is this one. Give you a little sneak preview. And then we're going to do the HERTL as well, which why not? Let's show the silhouette. All right. So those are what we're going to do during the first intermission today. So we'll do our Puckdoku, we'll do our HERTL. And then during the second intermission, that's when Diener HD, Jake's Takes Hockey, everyone's favorite Canucks highlights guy. Sorry, Jake. Are you still here, Jake's Takes Hockey? Don't at me. Make a video about the game tonight. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight. Hello to all you beautiful people. Stats and starting lineups. Puckdoku and HERTL. And then second intermission, we'll do a chat with Diener HD. We're going to talk about the GM search, which apparently is getting closer to being finished. We're going to talk about
the upcoming draft. We're going to talk about the summer. So we'll have lots to talk about. And we'll ask Diener HD about this game in particular tonight between the Colorado Avalanche and the Minnesota Wild. Cool? Cool. All right, let's see. Who is in chat right now? Right now we got Duncan is here. What's up, Duncan? Nice to see you. Fangirl is in the house. What's up, Fangirl? One of our mods, 12 months as a member too. You'll love to see that. Kayla is here. What's up, Kayla? Nice to see you. Major General already making his presence known with a $2 dono. You'll love to see it. So thank you very much for donating to Dobby's College Education Fund. What's up, Major? Perfetti is here. He's been a member for a year now as well. Ryan H is here. What's up, Ryan H? And Tillo is here. And Tillo, I think it's Tillo's birthday because Duncan's saying happy birthday and Tillo's saying thank you. Huh. So Tillo, I think you said Saturday, right? We will be live on Saturday. So Tillo, are you going to be here on Saturday? If not, I will sing you happy birthday tonight. But let me know if you are going to be here on Saturday. I will sing you happy birthday on Saturday. Let me know. Major hype! Major hype! I'm glad I could say it today as I don't think I'll be in chat on Saturday. My kids' hockey has been keeping me a little extra busy. That's good, though. Major hype! W Major! It's okay. Thank you, Cicillo. Hi, everyone. What's up, Connie? Connie sent me a picture of the budgies crawling on her face. But she sent it as a timed message. So the picture disappeared, so I can't show you. Yes, Cadet. Hi, Connor. Hi, Connie. Donnie Bluebone's here. What's up, Donnie Bluebone? He's like, Major. Connie. Wave. Wave. And then Tillo's doing the wave. Woo. Yes, he is. Oh, nice. We got Diener on the second. Diener looks like the kid who always gets in trouble with the old kids in the old kids shows. What do you mean the old kids shows? The kid who always gets in trouble? Maybe. We'll have to ask him. What do I look like? I don't think we've ever seen you, Duncan. Is that your picture in your profile? Hi, Connie. You look like a chill dude, Cadet. I am. Budgie's doing very good. They love getting out of the cage and spending time with us. That's nice. Nice, nice. What's up, Prickfetti? Howdy, y'all. Did the Moose get eliminated? They did. Free J. Willie. Yeah, it got destroyed. Yeah, they won their first game, but it all went downhill after that. I'm going to buy land in Indiana. That sucks. Buy the Red Wings retirement team. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The Red Wings. Apparently all the players on the, the Grand Rapids Griffins are former Red Wings. Is that what it is? Hey, Prickfetti. Hi, Prickfetti. It's okay because the Moose are all prospects while the Griffins are mostly NHL dropouts. Yeah. Indiana? With all this global warming, you should be thinking Alaska. Howdy, Kayla. Oh, yeah, the Griffins were stacked with NHL players. Howdy, Tillo. No, there's a dumb reason why. Why? Grand Rapids is greater than Detroit. Where's Grand Rapids? I think very close to Detroit. In Michigan, anyways. Grand Rapids is in Michigan. Oh, Michigan looks like a cute town. It has an impressive skyline for its size. 52885 State Highway 933, South Bend, Indiana. What does that mean? Am I supposed to be Googling this? I'm afraid to Google this. What is this? Jay's Lounge? You want to buy Jay's Lounge? Is this what you're saying? I just put it in there. Huh. Anyone else confused why GM announcement hasn't happened yet? Even though we know a lot? Yep. No, I'm confused just as much as you are. Name him Lucky. The Lucky Duck. It looks like he's trying to kiss me. Okay, we'll put down Major wants him to be named Lucky. Lucky. Okay. Look it up on Google Maps. Move to 2008. It's definitely a hockey place. Looks like a normal place, cadet. What is it, though? It's a Comfort Inn. I don't know, bro. Now I'm on Google Maps for some reason. Lucky Ducky. I will need to visit the U.S. once they elect someone not stupid. There's a castle. In 2008? Yup. I mean, not a castle, but a fancy looking building next to the Steak and Shake. Did you see an ATM? Let's go Avs. We need that wild pick. Yep. The picture is super blurry. Okay. Basically, my favorite episode of Kitchen Nightmares follows the place at that address. Ah, it was demolished in 2015. Ah, so you're going to buy it and rebuild it? Is that what's going to happen? It's on Saturday. Yes. Okay, you are going to be here? Perfect. We'll see you then. I plan to buy the 1.3 acre site. Oh, nice. Is that the building on the other side of the Steak and Shake? Where the hell did you see the Steak and Shake? Guys, baby chicks are chaos. Literal chaos. Connie using her monthly membership message to say that she has resent the picture. Let's go ahead and look that up. Where are you going? Huh. It didn't work. Huh, that's weird. It hasn't arrived yet. I'll keep on checking, Connie, but it hasn't showed up yet. I have two cats named Lucky and Ducky. With the $2 dono. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Connie, for using your monthly membership message. And thank you, Major, for the $2 dono. Lucky Ducky. So we'll name the duck after your cats. Lucky Ducky. Major hype. Connie hype. Major Cats hype. Connie Major hype. Hi, KJ. Oh, it's KJ Brazy here. What's up, KJ Brazy? Salutations all. Nice to see ya. I just sent you the pic again. Huh. Didn't work. It's weird, right? Instagram. I don't know why. It's just not working. That's really bizarre. Very bizarre. Huh. Ontario Secrets is here. What's up, Ontario Secrets? Help. Why is Russ Googling the J. Willie site? You put the address in chat. I Googled the exact address that you put in chat. Gary Wiseman's here. What's up, Gary Wiseman? Soup Gary in the house. Shark fin soup. Because barbecue ribs is my favorite food. Soup gang! Hi, Gary. Always good to see you. Okay. There's a couple other things I wanted to quickly show you before we get into the stats and the starting lineups. So, number one, this is the WHL finals. This is the Everett Silvertips versus the Prince Albert Raiders. For anyone who doesn't know, Canucks prospect Braden Coots plays for the Prince Albert Raiders. They unfortunately did lose last night. They're actually playing back-to-back nights, which is pretty crazy. So they did end up losing last night, but Braden Coots did end up... Oh, what the heck? No, don't show this. Braden Coots did set up the first goal of the game for the Raiders and got things started, setting up Mac Heisey on the power play. It was a beautiful pass, a one-touch pass. Unfortunately, they did eventually lose this game. So that makes it so they are now officially down 2-1 in the series. They won the first game, but they've lost 2 in a row now. They play again tonight. They get started at 7:30 tonight. So we'll still be live for a little bit. So we'll maybe keep you a little bit up to date on that. The other one I wanted to show you here is the OHL final, which for anyone who didn't know as well, has a Canucks prospect in it as well. What the heck is this thing doing? There we go. It's going to pop up on the side of the screen, isn't it? Gabriel Sherratt, Canucks prospect, scoring a shorthanded goal, the second of the game. And his team, the Kitchener Rangers, would end up winning the game 4-2, which also means that they swept the Barrie Colts in the OHL final, and they are the first team to lock up a spot in the Memorial Cup. So Gabriel Sherratt will be playing in the Memorial Cup final. Or sorry, the Memorial Cup. My sister just called me too. Oh, and I haven't posted. I got a picture of Dobby too. The World Championship will get underway in 2 days. So Friday, they will be getting underway. Canada will be playing Sweden. They did just announce that Mr. Sidney Crosby will be joining Team Canada. Oh, did they put the rosters in here yet? I don't think they've put the rosters in here yet. Yeah, no, they haven't. But Sidney Crosby just announced he will be joining Team Canada. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Canada has 7 scheduled games. We will also be keeping our eyes on the other teams that have Vancouver Canucks on them. So I'll show you guys that because a number of Vancouver Canucks will be playing at the World Championship as well. So we have, oh yeah, here's the news. So Gabriel Sherratt off the Memorial Cup, so that should be cool. Atu Ratu has made Team Finland. So the Finns have called, and Atu Ratu has answered. We've also got Linus Karlsson, who will be playing for the Swedes. Liam Ogren did get cut, so he will not be playing for the Swedes, which is kind of weird. But we have Linus Karlsson playing for Team Sweden. And then as well, we've got Mr. Hronek as well playing for Czechia. So apparently his injury was not too bad. So he will be playing for Czechia. And then as well, we don't have a picture here, but Max Sassone has also been announced as a member of Team USA. So there will be 4 members of the Canucks playing at the World Championship. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Some pretty unique names on that score sheet. Maddox, McCurdy, Carter Bear, Breck Lisk, Vlusquick, and Brock Quips. Yeah, Brock Quips is only 16 too. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, some crazy names. Name the duck Wild Wing. Okay, Connie wants Wild Wing. Okay. Braden Cootsie's boy. What's up, Derek? Nice to see you, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. I think Celebrini gives it to Crosby. Celebrini captain over Riley and Tavares. Bah! Yep. Celebrini had 4 points in their first preliminary game. You know what? I'm going to put this as a members only post too. But I'm also going to just show you guys. We got a picture of Dobby at daycare. So I want to... Dobby. We're uploading that, and I'll bring that over for you guys. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. And then David Olson's here. What's up, David Olson? Nice to see you. He's got a wave. He's got and then he's got a bunch of TVs. Just finished watching Don Taylor on Locked On Canucks. Watch it, Canucks faithful. It's awesome. Oh, we love that. I will cheer for Colorado over Minnesota. Yeah, because apparently Brock Besser is also cheering for Colorado. Let's see if I can pull this up. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, and also Linus Karlsson got a Rookie of the Year vote. He got 1 5th place vote for Rookie of the Year, which is pretty crazy, right? And then here. Yeah, there it is. Brock Besser hanging out with his buddy Jack Can. So he's apparently a Colorado fan. Look at that. Brock Besser right here. Colorado fan. I think that was everything I wanted to talk to you about. Just a whole bunch of like random things that are happening. So yeah, Braden Coots playing tonight. We'll keep an eye on that while we can. Gabriel Sherratt moved on to the Memorial Cup. Canada gets started on Friday. And then we've got Max Sasson, Hronek, Carlson. Who else? And Ratu all playing for their national team. So that's pretty sick. Who says there isn't any Canucks news in May? All right, let's look at the starting lineups for the two teams. This is a great one. This is from a French place. Alert NHL lineups de la nuit. So we'll keep an eye on that. Looks like Mackenzie Blackwood will be getting the start again. He came into relief in game 3 for Wedgwood and has not left the crease yet. So the top line will be Landeskog, McKinnon, and Niches. We're going to have Brock Nelson centering Ross Colton and Nicholas Waugh. Nazem Kadri has Nichushkin and Logan O'Connor. And then Jack Drury, Parker Kelly, and Joel Kiviranta will be on your fourth line. When it comes to defense, it will be the top pair of Devon Taves and Cale Makar. Brent Kulak will be playing with Brent Burns, or Brett Kulak with Brett Burns. And then we got Jack Can, that's Brock Besser's buddy. He'll be playing with Josh Manson. And then the top power play unit for Colorado is Niches, Kadri, Landeskog, McKinnon, and Makar. And the second power play unit is Colton, Nelson, Nichushkin, Taves, and Makar. So Makar is apparently on both, which is pretty crazy. When it comes to the Wild, they've got Ryan Hartman as their top center. Looks like Mr. Eriksson Ek will not play tonight. Big blow for that team, as he is obviously their number one center. Kirill Kaprizov and Matt Zuccarello will be his wingers. We got Johansson with Yurov and Boldy. We got McCarron with Trennan and Tarasenko. And then we got Nico Sturm with Foligno and Foligno, Marcus and Nick, the brothers. Top pair for defense on Minnesota will be Quinn Hughes and Brock Faber. And then Damon Hunt with Jared Spurgeon. And then Jacob Middleton with Zach Bogosian. When it comes to the top power play unit, it's Zuccarello, Hartman, Boldy, Hughes, and Kaprizov. And then on the second unit, it's Johansson, Yurov, Tarasenko, Faber, and Spurgeon. So that will be your starting lineups for the Colorado Avalanche and the Minnesota Wild, according to Alert NHL. Now, if we pull up the stats page here, as you can see, Colorado has won 3 games. They won the first and second game, lost the third, and then won the last game in game 4. So, as we mentioned, if Minnesota loses tonight, they will be exiting the playoffs and heading out to the golf course. All right, it's time to watch some hockey. What's up, Jake Takes Hockey? Nice to see you, my dude. Jacob in the house. Kaprizov leading the way for his team with 14 points. Very impressive. Matt Boldy has 7 goals. Kaprizov, 10 of his 14 points are assists. Nathan McKinnon not far behind. He's got 12 points so far, 6 of them being goals. And Martin Necas is your assist leader for the Colorado Avalanche. When it comes to the team stats, the Minnesota Wild's power play has been decent, just slightly above average, 18.9. The Colorado Avalanche power play has finally come to life, and they are, that's crazy. Scott Wedgwood and Mackenzie Blackwood both played for the New Jersey Devils. The New Jersey affiliate, the Albany Devils. So the Colorado power play has been really good lately, 26.1%. They're 4th best in the playoffs. When it comes to penalty kill, Minnesota's penalty kill has been their Achilles heel so far in this series, running at 59.5%. They're 15th out of 16 teams, and there's only 8 teams left. That tells you how bad they are. Colorado hasn't been much better, though. They're at 12th, but they are almost 20% better, which means there is a very big gap between 12th and 15th. When it comes to faceoffs, Colorado's running at 51.8%. They're 5th best. Minnesota's at 49.3%. They're 9th best, which is just below average. And when it comes to goals for, this is the highest scoring series, as you have 4.13 per game, which is crazy. That's first. And then second best at 3.8 is the Minnesota Wild at second. When it comes to goals against, though, that's where the difference comes in here. Colorado is 5th best at 2.5 per game, and Minnesota is 13th, which is 4th worst at 3.5 against per game. When it comes to overall scoring, Matt Boldy isn't too far behind. He's got 11 points, and Zuccarello also has 9 points in only 7 games. So he is more than a point per game, which is very impressive. So the Wild have 3 players playing out more than a point per game. Obviously, Zuccarello did miss some games due to injury. And then when it comes to, actually, Quinn Hughes is tied with Kaprizov for the team lead with 14 points. They both have 4 goals and 10 assists. And then Brock Faber not far behind, but that's where the defensive scoring falls right off. So as you can see, Middleton, Brodin, Spurgeon, and Hunt combined have 4 points. And look at this. Quinn Hughes is averaging 30.59, almost 31 minutes per night, which is insane. Nathan McKinnon leads his team with 12 points, and then Necas has 9, and then Landeskog has 8. So there are 3 players at a point per game. And then when it comes to the defense, Taves and Makar, crazy that Makar has only got 5 points so far in this playoffs, but Devon Taves has 7 points in 8 games, so he's been playing very, very well. Time on ice too, a little bit more spread out. So those are the stats for these 2 teams. I was going to look up something because Quinn Hughes is averaging 31 minutes. So let's see. Let's go to the 24-25 playoffs. So I want to show you something. So this is the top time on ice players in last year's playoffs. Brian Dumoulin, 29 minutes. Drew Doughty, 27. Brock Faber, 27. Cale Makar, 26. Pesci, 26. Siegenthaler, 26. Sanderson, 26. Evan Bouchard, 26. Right? And he's a really good example because he played 22 games, 26 minutes per night. So again, I bring you back over to this. Quinn Hughes, is playing 31 minutes per night right now. That is a full 5 minutes more per game than Evan Bouchard, who went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. Cale Makar, during last year's playoffs, they only played 7, but it was just 26.48 or 26 minutes and 48 seconds. So I want you to think about that. Quinn Hughes is playing 4 more minutes than Cale Makar did last year. It's pretty wild. All right, looks like the national anthem is done. We'll also keep our eyes on Twitter just in case they announce a Canucks general manager at some point tonight. Let's update this so it says first period. Don't forget to get your questions or your answers in for the poll question, which is now running at 74% of you saying that the Colorado Avalanche will move on to the Western Final after tonight. 15% say nope, and 11% say maybe. Nobody is uncontrollably laughing and crying yet. We'll see how the night goes. Desperation time for the Minnesota Wild playing on the road in Colorado. And I got to finish my coffee. Too evil. Oh, looks like there's some debris on the ice. Cheers. All right. What do you think, Duck? What do you think? Are the Colorado Avalanche going to win tonight? Bro, swear jar, my dude. Holy. I should have known that a duck that I got from Laser would have a filthy mouth. Or a filthy beak, I should say. Let's go quit Hughes. Am I right, guys? Pierre Dorian is back in the mix for the GM role. Holy shit, says Pierre Veteran. Can you imagine? What's up, Pierre Veteran? Nice to see you, my dude. Yo! Averaging 31 minutes is crazy, yeah. All right, so the game is underway. Minnesota does get the puck into the Colorado zone. McCarron throws a hit. They do dig the puck out. Faber passes over for Quinn Hughes. He cuts back to the middle, then cuts back to the boards. He skates down to the faceoff circle, shot to the front of the net. That one's batted away by the stick of Blackwood. Quinn Hughes now fires another one towards the front of the net. And another pass out front, and the Minnesota Wild open the scoring early. Wow! They take control right off the bat, move the puck around, get it into the high slot, and on their third shot of the game in the first 34 seconds, they make it 1-0. Let's see. Shot to the front, rebound. Boldy plays it to himself off the boards, and the Colorado Avalanche just get caught watching as the Johansson player just skates right down center of the slot and gets a free shot. My goodness gracious. $1 donating for the Ducks swear jar. Thank you very much for donating to the swear jar, Major. Major hype! Major hype! Goal! Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Thank you for getting that. Attaboy, Major. You'll love to see it. Early start. Colorado doesn't even have a shot yet. Oh, there's their first shot of the game. Saved by Wallstead. And the puck rolls in on him and he'll cover it up. Good start for Minnesota. Hype to Major. What's up, Woofers McGee? Well, all right. I'm Woofers McGee. All right. Minnesota wins another draw. They'll dump the puck all the way down the ice. That will be an icing call. Learn the rules. Mini will win because NHL needs ratings, to be honest. Do you think the referees are going to do some shady shit? What? I wasn't even watching yet. Laugh out loud. Where do I apply for GM? You should check the Canucks website. I wonder if it's on there. Canucks.com. Team. Scouting staff. Hockey operations. Fans. Community. News. Community. Fans. League. Oh, we went to NHL.com. Contact us. Terms of use. Employment opportunities. All right, here we're getting there. Head office positions. Head off. Apply now. No, they don't have it listed. General manager. Huh. No, they're not listing it. So they must have already hired someone. They just haven't told us yet. Back to the bar. Minnesota dumps it into the neutral zone. Colorado intercepts. Kadri brings it over the blue line, but his teammates stepped over the line first. So that will be an offside call against the Colorado Avalanche as Logan O'Connor got in early. Oh, Foligno's getting hit on the boards. Puck to the front. Oh, and another good chance from Minnesota. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking for the job on the website. GM wanted ad on Craigslist. What's up, Calvin99 Charlie? Duncan for GM. I want Ben Coulson if that's who you're talking about, Matt. Laugh out loud. Tinfoil hat time. All right, playback underway. Colorado dumps it into the Minnesota zone, moves in, but Faber will pick up the puck, play it around the boards. Puck taken away by Colorado, back to the blue line, but that one gets outside the blue. Picked up by Devontae. He'll play it to the side. Picked up by Colton. Colton loses the puck. The puck comes back to him. He jams it towards the front of the net. And Wallstead gets him wave that shot and makes the save. As Colton was doing his best Moses impersonation, parted the Red Seas. And gets a chance on net. McCarron clearing him out from the front. Crazy bounce off McCarron back to Colton. He backhands it, but the puck's rolling. And the Minnesota goaltender gets down into the butterfly in time to make the save. Might I suggest Sir Duckerton for the rubber duck name? Yep. Shot to the front of the net. Rebound. Chopped! Landeskog diving and chopping at it. Sir Duckerton. Okay, I got it. Thank you, fangirl. Did you get the picture yet, Russ? Let me check. Well, there we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The budgies. Connie McKenzie with the budgies. Just having to sit right on her face. Isn't that cute? Good looking bird. I suggest Jay Wilt. Jay Wilt. Okay. Yep. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record player, right round, right round. Minnesota moves the puck around the boards. Puck, Brock Faber picks it up, plays it down low. Now the puck comes back to him. He'll flip it down the boards. Puck out front, shot, misses the net, goes over the glass and out of play. 15:38 left to go here in the first period of play. You spin me right round, baby, right round. David Olson wants it to be Tammy. Or is it Tammy Olson? Kuda's website is slow. I'm trying to get 80 gigs. Can you buy 80 gigs? Oh my goodness. No home internet, Calvin. Yeah, apparently somebody was stealing like copper wire. And now Calvin doesn't have Wi-Fi. I was talking about Pure Veteran. Not till Friday, sadly. My goodness. Wasting all your whole piggy bank on extra data. Puck flipped out to center. Quid Hughes picks it up, goes back into his own zone, turns back at his own blue line. Goes skating back in between the dots. Now he gets to center and dumps the puck up, hoping for a tip in. It does get tipped in. Now Blackwood picks up behind the net, plays around the boards. Comes up for Kelly. He plays it up for Taves and Stride, leaves it for McKinnon, who now spins a couple times, turns back towards the net, fires one towards Wallstead, who makes an easy glove save and hangs on to it. Oh yeah, off campus drop today. Hey y'all, I'm here. I'm just getting more data. I need more. I almost used about 50 gigs. Laugh out loud. David Olson, YouTube. Hanging YouTube. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I see. Laugh out loud. By the way, I washed all the stream shirts and they smell wonderful. They do look a little wrinkly though, don't they? All right. Foligno dumps it in. Back to the blue line it comes. Spurgeon across the other side. That one gets away from the Minnesota player, but they recover it, poke it down low. Pass into the corner far side. Foligno battling away, gets bumped by McKinnon, who chops it to the slot. Puck comes back to him. He'll play it up for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche starts out. He'll drop it for McKinnon. Does well to receive it. Now he passes up to the blue line for Taves, who tips it in. That one's immediately picked up by Middleton, who dumps it down the ice. Devon Taves now has it. Budgie High! Will I ever fall in love? I met Jay Willie. Jay Willie? Okay, Jay Willie. Ripley High! The budgie named Ripley. And when I do, will it be with you? With me? Cute birdies. Laugh out loud. I must have missed the copper wire story, Calvin. That's hilarious. Someone in northern BC cut the fiber optics trying to steal copper wire. Terrible that it's happened again. Brutal. Read Connie's Canucks budgie on her face. Porn shot, sit on face, and tell me that you love me. Ripley really loves my glasses. The stream shirt. Do you have clothes for streaming? All the sleeveless shirts. I rotate through 5 of them. Wrinkle free, Russ. Thank you. Crystal gets mad when I wear my sleeveless shirts. The reason that these are my stream shirts is if you can see really close, like there's a hole there, there's a hole there. Like there was holes here, and that's why. Can you see this? Look at this shirt. Like all of my stream shirts are shirts that used to have sleeves, and now they don't. Minnesota comes in offside. The whistle goes. For Moonshine, gonna read now. You don't? Jake Stakes Hockey. He only watches them when the Canucks win. He stank this year. I did. No, what was it? I think it was last stream. I put on the shirt and I was like, huh? Dude was literally wearing a paper bag this year. It's still here. It has Dobby treats inside of it now. We still have it. I haven't burnt it yet. I'm trying to decide how I want to do it, you know? What do you think? Do I just bring you out in the middle of the night into a parking lot, light you on fire, and just hope that the cops don't show up? I mean, it's Surrey, so what the hell is going to happen? Yeah, you do make a good point. I mean, the thing is, too, if I burn it in the middle of the night, I don't know if the video quality is going to be very good. Yo, Drakes, I agree with you. What's up, Silver Will? Welcome back. These dumb fuckers don't know how lucky we were to have Quinn Hughes in our team. I miss Quinn, says Jake Six Hockey. We lost Quinn and Evander Kane in 1 year. Mini playing with more urgency, which was not apparent in the last game. Correct. Losing Evander Kane is really going to sting, laughing and crying. First round pick Evander Kane. Laugh out loud, so Sensei Dean Y. www. For Connie Law. Eat healthy and exercise for the next 8 years. Wouldn't hold your breath. But I do hope they do for the sake of your sanity. Do soon, yeah. Quinn Hughes bites his toenails. I heard that too. Mama, I'm in love with a criminal. Let's put number 43 in the rafters. Number 43, Chase Reed. Hang Quinn's by his underwear in the rafters. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Ex-Jet Evander Kane. Colorado wins the draw at their own blue line, but they give the puck away. Goldie with a shot to the front of the net. Blackwood makes the save and hangs on. Shots are now 5-5. Colorado has managed to get 5 shots since the Minnesota Wild scored their first goal. So Quinn Hughes on that goal does take over the team lead for most points. He's now got 15 points so far. Colorado wins another draw. Makar flips the puck, actually muffs it. Urov keeps it in, tries to play it down low. Chopped at by Landeskog. McKinnon tries to play it up the boards. He gets triple team there. My goodness, where are the rest of the Wild? Shot to the front of the net by Tarasenko. That one's tipped wide. Now Faber chops it down the boards. Puck just squeaks out. Nietzsche works it out to center ice. Quinn Hughes picks it up. Stops back in his own zone, getting booed by the crowd. Flips one down the ice. That one's tipped in, so no icing. Kulak plays it up the boards. Up to the blue line. Nietzsche's now chops it into the neutral zone. Minnesota picks it up there, and they'll dump it right back in. Blackwood will cue it up behind his own net. Colorado starts out as Drury gets the center and dumps it right in on Wallstead, who will hang on to the puck with a number of Colorado Avalanche players bearing down on him. The first Vancouver-born player with 10,000 games. Hello, all you beautiful people. What's up, Thomas Hornbrook? Nice to see you, my guy. Kane, Coots, Likermaki would have been a sick line. Hey, guys, I just want to let you know I was just kidding about being an Oilers fan. It was all just a joke. I don't know what to believe anymore. Sup, Thomas? Hi, Thomas, is Jake Stakes Hockey. Howdy, Thomas. Oilers are a better team than the Canucks. I'll admit it. They could use Evander Kane in the playoffs. Yeah, if they had Evander Kane, they would have definitely made it out of the first round. Straw Gary, Jake Stakes Hockey. Previously on Jake's Takes Hockey. Howdy, Irvin Headspace. Hey, bud. Hi, Irvin. Ooh, a shot to the front of the net. Blackwood makes the save. Hartman on the ground. Now he's getting punched in the face. And Hartman's like, bro, why'd you punch me in the face, bro? Probably because you were crashing in on the goalie. Quinn Hughes cheats at Uno. I heard. Hi, unusual suspects, y'all. Irvin, what's poppin'? Quinn Hughes watches Heated Rivalry. I doubt he did. Did you watch Heated Rivalry? Duncan, you're too young for that. Heated Rivalry was great. Oh, swerving. Silverwell. Hello, Tillo. I got the email. Hi, Irvin. Like I said, I'm not an Oilers fan anymore. Please, I'll subscribe again. Hi, fangirl. Is chai any good? Chai tea? Chai tea is good. Or, I mean, I was never an Oilers fan. Hey, Thomas. Colorado gets in. The beat out nice and call. Throw the puck down low. Ends up going very high. Puck squirts behind the net. Picked up by Hughes. He loses in the slot. Colorado tries to play it down low, but that one goes off his skate. Now they get control of it. Throwing around the boards. Comes back to Devon Toews, who plays it back down low into the far corner. Colorado tries to play it deep into the zone again. Quinn Hughes gets knocked down at center ice. Now Avs play it down into the Minnesota Wild zone. Faber doing his best job to make it an icing call, but the linesman did not bite because they know the rules for now. Puck rung around the boards by Josh Manson. Colorado will intercept it. Nico Stern plays it down low. Into the corner. Picked up by Colorado. Kadri up the boards. Spinning at the blue line. Nichushkin plays it up all the way up to the Minnesota Wild blue line. Hit behind the boards. Or on the boards, behind the net, I should say. Kadri in. Disrupts the play for a moment. Puck swung back around by one of the Folignos. Comes up the other side to Jeff Petrie. He plays it out. Now it's a 3-on-2 for Minnesota. Puck to the front of the net. Blackwood makes the save and they score. Oh no, they don't. They score! Friggin' Nick Foligno, of all the people in the whole world. That's crazy. That was a terribly played. It was a 3-on-2, and then they just let the guy go right to the front of the net. Man, that was very poorly played by Kulak. Nico Stern with a hard pass to the front of the net. Yeah, Nick Foligno. I wonder if they'll say goaltender interference. No, they're not even going to challenge it. Huh. 2-0. Minnesota leads. I think that might be bad luck for the Colorado Avalanche. Every time I watch, they lose. Oh my God, are we all about fake Quinn Hughes stories again? Who's Tillo? I lost 4 subscribers. Oh no, I blocked that guy after he kept talking shit about me. Jake is a fake fan. I don't accept his apology, sadly, says Peer Veteran. Colorado comes back and gets a chance. Of course, Swervin should have co-signed the Oilers, Jake. I blocked Tillo and also Silverwill. Swervin, I swear it was just a joke. Take me back, please. Tillo, is that dumb fuck Silverwiller in chat right now? Tillo's pissed. Good. Okay, good. Boo. Yeah, I know Tillo. Silverwill is a jerk. Fuck yeah. What's up, Sweet Identity? Nice to see ya. What's happening, Patty? Our favorite grandma's in chat. Now that Tillo is blocked, we can all say what we really feel about him. Hey, wait. Also, Swervin, you should DM me. Would love to do something with ya. Go, go. Hey, Granny. Gosh, I've been holding back for so long. Whoa, Jake's God will be watching. That sounded weird. Weird. I mean, for our YouTube channels, laugh my ass off. Why can't I see Irvin's messages anymore? Tillo, he blocked you. Quinn Hughes hires an Uber, wears all black and a clown wig, roams around kicking puppies and kittens after a loss. Facts. I believe it, Callum. Good, Prickfetti. Jake's judging Thursday debate soon. Swerving Irvin. Jake Six Hockey. I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to collab with McDavid Sympathizer. Oh, man. Swerving. You have to forgive me someday. Please, crying. The guy makes her tea. Hope my favorite chat is doing well. Many margaritas deep in Myrtle Beach. Yes. So that's why Mr. Dusty, the Silver Fox, is not here tonight. He is too busy getting drunk in Myrtle Beach. Oh, Colorado has taken a penalty. Minnesota pulls their goalie to go 6-on-5. Quinn Hughes wheels through center ice, dishes for Kaprizov. Minnesota sets up. Johansson plays it to himself between his own legs. Puck ends up in the corner. Faber picks it up. Now he gets it back at the blue line. Walks it. Passes Kaprizov. Drops it there for Hughes, who spins, keeps the puck, and then dumps it down low. Johansson with a pass across into the slot. Shot at the front of the net. They score! Minnesota with another goal on the delayed penalty. They've taken a 3-0 lead here in the first period of play. My goodness gracious. This team does not want to go away. Yo, Dusty. Silver Fox, Silver Fox, Silver Fox, Silver Fox. Paragover Pro, slam one for me. Yeah, I've been off watching the playoffs and working. Laugh out loud. What's up, number one EP40 fan, Dustin Busdell? Have a great time, Dusty. Oh, hello, Trish. And then Paragover Pro's doing the wave out here. Oh, it hit the post, came back out front to McCarron, and he banked it in. Did he do it with his glove, though? Are they going to challenge it? No. Oh, they're going to have a look. I think it might have gone off his glove. Wait. Yeah, they're going to have a look. On that second replay, I think it might have gone off his glove. Because it went off the post, came into his hands. They might be questioning this one. Or it might be a challenge right now. Is this a coach's challenge? Quick Fetty. Wave! Hi, everyone. Sup, Dusty? Got lost in TikTok, too. Fair enough. Just chilling on the deck before hitting a pub. Let's see. Oh, yeah. No, that's going to be no goal. No goal. I'm so confident I'm just going to take it off the board. That went off his hand and in. So it'll still be a power play. But that is definitely a no goal. He hit it in with his hand. Yeah, that'll come back. So it is 2-0. He backhanded it literally in. Yeah, the glove he puts in the air is the one that he hit it in with. Yeah, Kaprizov hits the post. It bounces out front. McCarron swipes at it with his hand. It should come back. But they did call it a goal on the ice. There it is. That's one of the ones that I was pretty confident about. Buying way too much stuff. Patty, what are you buying? Why the fuck would Irvin block me? Weird, right? Number one. Have a drink on us, Dusty. So Landeskog will go to the box. So it is still a power play. Because it's a no goal, it is now a 2-minute power play. Silver Will 95. I never liked his channel. Anyways, good thing he can't see this. All right, Minnesota controls shot to the front of the net. That one goes off the goaltender into the corner. And the puck gets cleared down the ice. Clock is a bit behind. 7:13 left to go. Power play's got a minute 36. Quid Hughes through center, dishes. Boldy takes it into the corner. Puck ends up around the boards, up for Kaprizov. He puts it back behind the net. Minnesota puts it to the far side, back to the blue line. Quinn Hughes skates to the blue line, dishes to the middle. Hartman. Zuccarello puts it down the boards, puck to the front of the net. And what a save by Blackwood. Quinn Hughes keeps it into the blue line. Kaprizov shot to the front of the net, and Blackwood with a save. I think he got it in his glove. Then the Minnesota player acted like the puck was behind him, hoping he would do something. Maybe drop it, but he did not. As Boldy put it to the front of the net. And then Hartman in front, causing havoc. Oh, and then Blackwood actually lost his stick on the play. I didn't even see that. But he hung on to it, had it in his equipment. So 1:03 left to go on the power play. 6:36 left to go in the period. Okay, I pull up. Boo, sweet. Dusty is taking a drunk day off work. Understandable. Yep. Down there in Myrtle Beach having the time of his life. We never know about injuries, but MPD Kane, Forbert, POJ should be on the trade block. Anything to get Chicago's pick. I don't know if any of those players will get you Chicago's pick, even if you traded all of them. Oh my God, what a save by Blackwood. Another pass into the slot. And a great shot from Danila Yurov, but Blackwood with a great glove save, and he'll hang on for a whistle. Who passed this out front to him? Yeah, what a save from Blackwood. It was Johansson. Nope. It was Spurgeon. Jared Spurgeon skated down, backhanded out front. Yurov with a shot on net, but gosh darn, what a save from Blackwood with a glove. Fuck, we need this game. Go, 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 go. Girls, you're both pretty. This team needs to go away. Time to put Wedgwood back in, winky face. Oh. They're saying it was tipped. They did shoot the puck over the glass, but they're saying it was tipped, so no penalty. Otherwise, that would have been a 5-on-3. $5:50 left to go here in the period. 17 seconds left to go on the penalty to captain Landeskog. Another one-timer. Saved by Blackwood. Puck ends up in the corner. McCarron's there. Colorado comes out with it. 5 seconds left on the power play now. They play it behind the net. Johansson with a little dance move. Gets it back to the blue line. Faber plays it back to his defensive partner, Quid Hughes, who gives it right back to Faber, who now dumps it in. Puck. Kulak on it. McCarron comes to join the party. Kulak digging away. McCarron trying to come up with it. McKinnon's there as well. Faber plays it around the boards. Sorry, Boldy does. Boldy behind the net. Plays it over Kaprizov. Kaprizov fires one towards the front of the net. That one's blocked. Hartman tries to chop it down the boards. But McCarr will come up with it. Now Landeskog out of the box. Flips it deep into the Minnesota end. And then Wallstead will come in and glove that puck. So the power play is over. 4:50 left to go here. Some good saves here from Blackwood to keep it a 2-0 game. Okay, guys, now that the real fans are here, let me tell you about Ice Cream Puppy Money Stanley Cup giveaway. Goalie change time. Don't tell anyone. Winky face. GG's. See you in Game 6. I called Mini winning. Fair enough, pure veteran. See you then. I swear to God. Ugh, piss off, Minnesota. If they take this, what the absolute fuck are the Avs doing? I didn't know foxes could surf. Only very well trained ones. Lloyd. Ah! Lloyd. Oh, come on, Duck. Tell him off for me. Thank you, Duck. And goals should just count. Laugh out loud. Wave! Kicking goals should count too. Silver will boo that clearly went off his stick. Quinn is winning the cup. Cheaters! What's up, 6 humongous 9? Minnesota will gut that shutout. Connie, who's the evil little bugger from the WWE? Quit will never win the cup. So funny, girl in the crowd fingered the ref and the mini players. Fuck off. Quit Hughes with a goal on the power play. Coming up? Well, they didn't. Dan Hassan curses the Minnesota mild. Oh my God. Climactic nail by the dozens and a whole new damn couch. NHL gear now. Oh my goodness. You bought a whole couch? Nothing is perfect. I'm listening to you while my Murphy bed is being installed. I'm naming the bed Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. What does the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Glamnetic. Yeah, Minnesota has been doing some good work here. McKinnon with a shot. That one's blocked. Minnesota chops at it. Devon Taves keeps it in for a moment. Puck will squirt out to center. Nietzsche's is there to pick it up. He winds up in his own zone. Cuts, but gets hit. Dumps it in from center. Wallstead plays it around the boards. Up to Boldy. Now Minnesota gets it. Skates in. Shot to the front of the net. Rebound. Bad one. Puck comes out front, and now Minnesota scores. My God, what a terrible rebound. Colorado seems inept right now. Blackwood gave up a fat rebound. And it's in the back of the net. That's 3-0. But I think this one might be offside. Is this one offside? Wow. It's a 2-on-3 and they end up getting it. Brutal. Nick Foligno scores. Colorado sucks. What's up, Danny Covert? Yeah, I agree. Thought it was offside, but I'm wrong. Colorado. Are you trying to say scores or sucks? Oh, you're a Minnesota Wild fan. Colorado sucks! Scores! Fuck Minnesota. Quit Hughes breaks the hantavirus quarantine by going to local bar maskless to watch Fox and Friends. Boo! And then Jake TikTok like, let's go! And then Danny Covert's like, hi, bro! Downhausen. Boys gather for a chat. I didn't stop the clock. Good to see Nichushkin manage to stay out of trouble this year. He usually does it after the second round. Motherfucker, I'm not letting the Avalanche win another cup. Fair enough. They have 2, right? Is it 2? Puck goes all the way down the ice into the Colorado zone. Ask Me Canadian. Therapy shopping. Persian carpet. Duncan. Name every character from Degrassi ever. Do the carpet match the drapes? Thick. No, just one of those really soft. 1.5 thick, I think. Laugh out loud. Anything besides Degrassi. The baby chicks literally always jump on top of the food and water feeders. It's insane. They can't even go to the main coop yet. Justin Timberlake, Avril Lavigne, Drake, Christina Aguilera. Sure, nice to see Jakob Trenin get a goal. I feel I can safely say that, as I for sure know he did nothing controversial in the past against the Canucks. And Nick Foligno with 2 goals, both assisted by Nico Stern. Crazy. So Kaprizov got an assist on the first Nick Foligno goal, so he's now tied with Quinn Hughes for the team lead with 15 points. Nothing is perfect. Civilize these wild savages. A lot more lately. It's shop therapy. Fangirl, we have 3 groups of baby geese at the golf course I work at. They have doubled in size in 4 weeks. Very chaotic. I believe that. What are they called? Canadian murder chickens? Is that what we call them too? But I use each thing, laugh out loud. The Avs cheat. I think every team's cheating at this point. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. My therapy is reading hockey smut. Only way they are going to make it to the playoffs. Sweet identity, the Avs are in the playoffs. Quinn Hughes cheats at Go Fish when he plays against his little cousins. Don't worry, guys. Minnesota winning this one in 7. Wow. Jake's Takes is doubling down. I can only imagine, Ryan. When I stress, I get pissed off, and either I shop or I get pissed. And Monday went off to a store off on a manager and a cop. Laugh out loud. Oh, probably not smart. Laugh out loud. Yeah, not when there's a cop there. What does the Silver Fox say, Trevor Linden? The farther Quinn goes, the better the pick. But yay. Yeah, what the fuck, Avs? No, we need him to get... Thomas, we need Minnesota to get knocked out for the pick to be better. The further they go, the worse the pick gets. Yelling at piggies. Pricked Fetty, the baby chicks aren't around to fight. That's why we have... There's a Colorado player sitting on top of the Minnesota goalie. That's crazy. All right. Period is over. Let's update the scoreboard. First intermission. I'm also going to open the window in here because it's quite spicy. Oh. Oh. All right. Are you guys ready? It's a Murphy bed, folds up against the wall. Yeah. Still ask me Canadian shit. Try taking that. Hey, Danny. Baby chicks need to learn some Muay Thai. Someone nuke the arena. Please erase this game from existence. Still out. Okay. I live in Sarasota. You live in Nokomis. Cheering for quit is literally cheering against the Canucks. You're not a fan if you still you're still a quit glazer. Okay. Nowhere to go but up for the Avs. Yeah, fair enough. So you're mad at Montreal because your team sucks? Smart. Canadian geese equals shithawks. If you're reading this, it means Jake Six hockey is cooler than nothing is perfect. Wow. Jake takes hockey. Lobbing the first grenade. Okay. It is the first intermission. Colorado is losing 3-0 right now. They only have 11, well, I guess 11 shots on goal is not too bad. Let's do our first puzzle. All right, everyone get your thinking caps on. Here we go. Here is the Puckpedia of the day. So anyone who has not played Puckpedia before, this is how it works. These 9 blocks are where we're going to put 9 different players. This player played for San Jose and for the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is a player who played for San Jose and New York. This is a player who played for San Jose and St. Louis. New Jersey Devils, Toronto Maple Leafs, New Jersey and New York. And then St. Louis and New Jersey. 90% save percentage in their career for Toronto, New York, and St. Louis Blues. Riley Fraser is here. Happy birthday, Riley, dear. Happy days will come to you all year. If I had a wish, then it would be happy birthday to you from me. Happy birthday, Riley. Thanks for reminding me. Everyone say happy birthday to Riley, okay? Prickfetti. Montreal has Bolduc, Doc, Newhook, Dobson, and Jackeye. Okay, I'm going to start off. I think this is right. I'm going to look really dumb if I am not getting this right. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Happy birthday, Riley. Kirk McLean played for the New York Rangers and the New Jersey Devils. 0.5. Look at that. Yeah. Happy birthday, Riley. Happy birthday, Riley. Happy birthday, Riley. You are 2 days older than me. Huh. Happy birthday. Barfday, Riley. Joe Thornton played for both Toronto and the Sharks, says Connie. Joe Thornton. Yeah, not bad, not bad. There we go. Why are you asking questions about players on other teams? This is the Canucks dimension. Callum, this is called Puckdoku. So we're doing a puzzle together. So we're looking for players that played for all of these teams. So someone who played for the Rangers and the Sharks. Riley says, thanks, guys. And then we want to look for a goalie who had a career save percentage of 90% plus. Does that make sense? Doug Gilmour played for whom? Toronto and Who did Doug Gilmour play for? Toronto and New Jersey? KJ Brazy 1 is here. What's up, KJ Brazy 1? Nice to see you. Doug Gilmour played for the Leafs and the Devils. All right, let's try it. Oh. Ooh, I spelled it wrong. Yeah, look at that. Brodeur, goalie above 900 save percentage. So it has to be Toronto, New York, or St. Louis. Toronto, New York, or St. Louis. McGillney played for the Devils and the Leafs also. Did he play the Leafs too? So did Andy McDonald. No, he was St. Louis. My bad. Huh. Someone take Quinn out, says KJ Brazy. 13 months as a member. KJ Brazy in the house using his monthly membership message. Tillo, no scene. Played for the Leafs and the Devils. Okay, we already have that one though. Henrik Lundqvist, save percentage, New York. Lundqvist. Oh, it's incorrect. Oh, no. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. That was me. Oh, that wasn't even you, fangirl. I just screwed that one up. I've ruined it. We've only got 4 chances left now. We're going to miss a box. Oh, my goodness. Leafs goalie stars, or we'll pick one you like best. Sharks, Rangers, Dan Boyle. Yeah. Solars or Wool. Yeah. Now what is this? Bill Baker, Blues and Devils. Ooh, 0.1. Rangers, Sharks, Manny Malhotra. Manny Hype! Jordan Binnington. So I fucked it up. So we have to do either a St. Louis and a Shark or a St. Louis. Is Binnington actually... Yeah, that is correct. All right. Oh, man. Uniqueness is 197. This is way worse. That's all my fault. I tried to put Lundqvist into the wrong one. Devils, Blues, Shanahan. That is true. We're still not the worst ever. Let's see. Marleau was the most common one for Sharks and Leafs. Clarkson was Leafs and Devils. Curtis Joseph was the most common one for the Leafs goalie. Gaudreau was Rangers and Sharks. Yager was Rangers and Devils. Lundqvist was the most common one for the Rangers. Binnington was the most common one for the Blues. Brodeur also played for St. Louis. And then Reeves. Kyle Wellwood. The most uncommon one. Kyle Wellwood, the most uncommon one for the Sharks and the Leafs. Mikhail Grabner. the most uncommon one for the Sharks and the Leafs. And then Maniago was the goalie for the Leafs. Ferrio, Langdon. I think Langdon played for the Canucks too, didn't he? So there's a former Canuck, former Canuck, former Canuck. La Barbara. Did he play for the Canucks too? Peter Zezel. How are all these people former Canucks? Am I crazy to think that he played for the Canucks at one point? He did! Former Canuck. Langdon. Where is he? Yeah, Darren Langdon. Yeah, there's another run. So yeah, look at today's. So former Canuck, former Canuck, former Canuck, former Canuck, former Canuck, former Canuck. There's 9 players on here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them played for the Canucks. That's insane, right? Shout out Big Trevor Linden, who hit Jeff Norton through the glass at the Pacific Coliseum on May 13th, 1995. Trevor Yervin with his 14-month membership message. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Let's hang on a second here. How do I? Hey, here we go. Oh, now it's not going to work.
Murray Barron is from Kamloops, and that's where the Memorial Cup got underway today, with Brandon defeating Hull 9-2. Pane of glass taken out in the corner, and the St. Louis player was knocked right into the crowd. Linden hammered the St. Louis player down there. I'm really not sure who that is. It's Jeff Norton. Wow, what a hit by the captain, Linden. He put Norton right into the glass. The glass came out, and Norton went right into the crowd.
And Norton has cut his wall from the glass. And I don't know that I've ever seen that before in my life, where somebody's been hit into the glass and then continues to go right into the stand. Boom! And there it shatters, and what a shot that is. My, oh my.
Yeah. Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Okay. Let's now move on to HERTL. We've only got 2 minutes, though. This is going to be tight, guys. All right. Here's the silhouette. Anyone have a guess? Try and guess this silhouette. Who is this? I think I know who this is. Which NHL player do you think this is? Could be current, could be former, right? Is this just current players, or is this formers as well? Big Trevor Linden! Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden, Trevor Linden. Justin Falk. So Tilla with the first guess. Justin Falk. So it is a defenseman. And he is American. but it's not Justin Falk. So we've got the position and we got the nation. Jordan Binnington, oh damn. Duncan, be nice. So it is a defenseman and it is an American. Can't help. You already know the answer. Oh, fangirl's already done it. Oh, no. Quinn Hughes? Question mark. Okay, closer. So he is 26. He is a defenseman. He does play in the West, but he does not play in the Central. So he's in the Pacific Division. An American Pacific Division player, his number is lower than 43. So he plays in the Pacific Division. Who's a Pacific Division? Ryan McDonough, I believe, plays for Tampa, right? Zach Bogosian. He also plays for Minnesota. And he is 26. Stamkos, Jacob Slavin. Who does Slavin play for? Is Slavin American? But doesn't he play for... No, that's even worse. Jake takes hockey. You're ruining this. Jacob Slavin. Oh, KJ Brizzi thought it was that too. So it looks like they have put Wedgwood into the net. So it is he needs a player in the Pacific Division. Pacific Division, 26 years old. Derek Forbort, Duncan Keith. Neither one of those. They're both older than 26. All right. We'll come back to that. It's not Derek Forbort or Duncan Keith. Daniel or Henrik, no. They have to be a defenseman. They have to be 26 years old. Evan Bouchard. Oh, even closer. He's not. Bouchard is Canadian, so he has to be American. But he is in the Pacific Division. And he does play for Edmonton, so it's an Edmonton defenseman. Put Wedgwood through the glass. Kane. It is not Kane. He has to be a defenseman. I said that before it said West. Laugh out loud. Fair enough, Jake takes hockey. Landeskog chips it around the boards. Kaprizov plays the middle. McKinnon intercepts it, plays it up to the blue line. Puck drop back for Landeskog. He spins on the boards, puts it back to the blue line for Makar. Puts it down low. One time to the front of the net. That one gets saved by Wallstead. Puck ends up behind the net. McKinnon picks it up, skates back to the blue line, puts it across for Landeskog, who fires one wide of the net. Nietzsche's battling for the puck, takes his man down. Now Nietzsche's does come out with it. Skates in behind the net. Comes out the other side. Stops in the faceoff circle. Pass across to the far side. That one's tipped. Bounces. McKinnon negotiates it. Gets to the slot. Fires at the front of the net. And Wallstead makes a save and hangs on. Kaprizov falls over. Joe. Connor Murphy. Tistillo. American. Oscar Klefbom. How big of a Trevor Linden would you like to see? What do you mean? 17 left to go. Minnesota wins the draw. Spencer Stastny. There it is. Spencer Stastny is the winner from Prickfetti today. Edmonton West Pacific Division Defense, 26 years old, USA, number 24. So Spencer Stastny is the correct answer. Oh, is Blackwood still in? I thought they switched goalies. Yeah, no, it's Wedgwood in that now. Wedgwood with the save. Colorado with 3 shots in the period already. Victorio Martini Mancini. Miro Heiskin and Dallas Stars. Has to be Oilers. I think Stastny is 26. American on Oilers. Yep. A Kubje Wallman. Zach with the thumbs up. Good. Spencer Stastny doesn't even have a picture. They only have his silhouette. 17 minutes left to go. Colorado gets another chance on net. Someone hit the post. No, he just batted it out of the air and it went over the glass. There's the picture. Spencer Stastny. It's got some real flow going on there. McCarr takes a shot. That one bounces wide. Comes back to him. In the slot. Cuts to the back. Skates down low. Goes around. Puts the puck towards the slot. That one gets blocked. Now they play it down low. Puck behind the net. Landeskog gets knocked down. Minnesota now plays the puck down the ice. Wedgwood plays it back behind him to McCarr. Chops it up the boards. McKinnon gets back for it. He flips the high one out to the neutral zone. That one's knocked down by Hartman. Or no, it was Zuccarello. McCarr looks gassed. Puck out to the neutral zone. Just a misplay. Now McKinnon steps up. He takes a shot to the front of the net. And Wallstead makes the save and hangs on. I didn't even start the clock. 16:02 left to go here. How does the guy without a picture have a profile? Prickfetti hot! Check your phone for a gigantus Linden. Oh my God. This is what Trevor Linden would look like if he let go of himself, I guess. That's uncomfortable. I did promise you guys a Dobby picture as well. Oh, there it is. Got a picture of Dobby at daycare. Look at that little muffin. There's a picture of Dobby at daycare. Is that cute or is that cute? Daycare Dobby. Look at him hanging out with all his puppy friends. I just looked up the Oilers rosters. You all got the categories and narrowed it down. McCarr sucks. What does he suck? I have never heard of Spencer Stastny. Neither have I. Pickfetty is right. Minnesota winning and getting points is very good for my pool. Fair enough. David Olson says, Davi, is he related to Paul Stastny? I wonder. If he's Paul Stastny's kid or cousin. But I want them to lose. Laugh out loud. Rust, your timer's out. I hope it's fixed now. Old weak man Nelson going offside. That would have been a good time to use a landscape mode. Fat Dobby or Bag Dobby? Fat Russ? Baby Russ? Fat Dobby? Bag Dobby? Fat Dobby? Bag Dobby? Dobby? Daycare Dobby? He related to Peter Stastny? Oh, cool. No icing on a play down the ice. Connie's like, Dobby, 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 Dobby. Calum's like, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Time for a little bit of gardening, says KJ Brazy. Colorado just trying to get anything going right now. Minnesota not giving much up. Shot goes wide. Dobby, 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 dub, 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 dub. Want the real deal? Dobby, Russell gotta have the Dobberton. That is true. Imagine trying to sell Club 16 memberships looking like that. I cannot. Did you see Snapback Sports video on Canucks game called the most tortured fan base in NHL? Yeah, I did see that. Paul and Peter Stastny are related, not Spencer. There we go. Now I understand. We got there eventually. Wallstead pokes at a puck. Colorado keeps it in. Shot gets blocked in front. Puck squirts out into the slot. Minnesota, though, puts it over to the sideboards. Colorado keeps it in at the blue line just barely. Good stick handling on the blue line by Parker Kelly, but he attempted to put it down low, and then he'll retrieve it to the neutral zone and get it deep. Wallstead comes out, plays it to the side. Puck bounces off the boards out to the neutral zone. That's Stastny, not Stastny. Huh. So there's an E in one of the names and not in the other. Avs showing off too much. Just set up in the zone like normal people, says Tillo. Oh, okay. We will bring Dobby on during the next commercial break. At Pickfetty. Minnesota plays in the neutral zone. Colorado brings it right back in. Back to the blue line. A weak shot from there. And Minnesota will get to center and dump it in. Shot right on Wedgwood. He plays it to the side, trying to keep the play moving. Landeskog with a spin move behind his own net. Then almost loses it, but gets it to Devon Taves. Devon Taves plays it up the boards. All the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call. Learn the rules. Peter Stastny mentored Joe Sakic, who mentored Paul Stastny. What? It's like Stastnyception. Dobby, my vote is Daycare Dobby. Daycare Dobby? Yeah, we got Daycare Dobby. We got Tank Dob, Bag Dobby. Oh, Colorado wins the faceoff and then immediately ices the puck again. 11:32 left to go in this second period of play. Dobby. Tank Big Dobby. Fat Dobby. Daycare Dobby. He's pretty cute, eh? Hanging out with his puppy friends. Another poll question. Dobby Daycare or Daddy Daycare? Sometimes I feel like I need to go to daycare. To evil! Another puck chopped down the ice. This time not enough for icing. Dobby Daycare is greater than Daddy Daycare, says Frickfetti. Shot to the front of the net. That one deflects to the side. Colorado picks it up. They'll get it down the ice. They'll finally be able to change after 2 icings in a row. They have apparently learned the rules now. Took them long enough. Colorado intercepts it in the neutral zone, but it gives it right back. Kulak, first one back onto it. Pokes the puck away from behind. Oh, and then McCarr gets hit by Boldy, who takes the puck, plays it out front, but Landeskog will intercept it. Now McCarr trips and falls. McKinnon stops up just inside the blue line, tries a backhand pass that pretty much had no chance as he tried to backhand it through 2 Minnesota Wild players. Boldy comes in now, puts the puck to middle. That one's knocked down. Colorado starts out. Nichushkin drops the puck. Puck to the front of the net. Good defensive play by Minnesota to take away the man in front. Shots are now 16-16. Does Dobby brag to his dog friends about being YouTube famous? All the time. He never shuts up about it. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Steve Zahn and Eddie Murphy. Classic. Did Minnesota just ice the puck? Minnesota did ice the puck. Learn the rules. Avs playing like Colorado Rockies. I'm assuming that's a bad thing. I don't follow baseball. Eddie Murphy or Charlie Murphy? Minnesota dumps it down the ice. Kulak loses the puck to Kaprizov, who comes out front. Takes a shot to the front of that one to flex out of play with 9:49 left to go. Rick James. The Avs are playing like they're wearing the Nordiques jerseys. I know, right? Did they win a single game while wearing those jerseys? All right. It is a commercial break. So I'm going to go get Dobby. Because you guys want to see the real thing. Oh. Oh, yeah. I think Dobby could hear me talking, or you guys talking about him, because he's ready to go. He wants to come and say hello. Hello, my name is Dobby. I am a dog. He smells like daycare right now, and he is a very sleepy boy, huh? Oh, yes. He's such a chunky boy, huh? There you go. There you go. Look at the people, huh? They wanted to. Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, my goodness. You're giving me kisses, you little deviant, huh? Right on the mouth, huh? He's a very tired boy after a day at daycare, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You chunky boy, huh? Sliding right off my lap. Puck goes into the Colorado bench. Got a partial one here. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's so sweet, huh? He's a nut job, huh? You love them? Hmm? How much do you love chat? Tell me how much you love chat. Hmm? Oh, you're such a spoiled little brat, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh! Dobby, Colorado scores! Good job, Dobby. You helped the Avalanche score a goal. Oh, what a nice boy, huh? What a nice boy. He's like, it's no problem, guys. I love all of you. Huh? Oh, gosh. Oh, what a good boy, huh? Thank you, Dobberton. Okay, yeah, I know you want to go and have a nap, huh? You're a very sleepy boy. I meant to grab this. Where is this? Colorado scores! Burnaby Joe Sakic watching down from on high. Because he's in the rafters. And in the... So it is 3-1 now. Kelly, with his second of the playoffs, scored at the 11-minute mark from Brent Burns and Brett Kulak. Brent Burns and Brett Kulak. Crazy. Good job, Dobberton. 8:32 left to go. Go, 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 go. Dobberton. Oh, yes. Major with a gifted membership for the Colorado goal. You'll love to see it. And that donation goes out to Leonard Zed. Leonard Zed getting the free gifted membership courtesy of Major General, the man who also hangs in the rafters just like Joe Sakic does in Colorado. Look at those two hanging out in the rafters together. Major and Sakic. You'll love to see it. Thank you very much, Major, for your donations to Dobby's College Education Fund. Congratulations to Leonard Zed. We got some celebrations in the chat. Go! Woohoo! Dobby's Lucky Charms is humongous. Go, 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 go. Burns to Kelly. Dobbertinians unite. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Go, 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 go. Dobby, go, Dobby. Love you, Dobby, Dobby, Dobby. Hey, Dobby. 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 Like, why are you saying my name over and over again? Dobby, Dobby, dub, 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 dub. Dobby doesn't even know we exist. Almost won. Dobby, 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 Dobby. What a celebrity. My screen froze, had to restart my phone. More ads than hockey in these playoffs days. Major hype. Major, 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 major. Danhausen curse comes true. Too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil, too evil. Yeah, there have been a few Canadian NBA champions. WTF ruined the shutout. Recently, too. The one who missed being a champ. Zach's mad. Hey, I don't know. Steve Nash. I don't follow NBA too much. I don't think Steve Nash ever made a finals. He did. He was a 2-time MVP, though. Yeah, he never won a championship, though. That's not how you say smidge. Laugh my ass off. Whooping ass in 8-ball pool. Good job, KJ Brazy. Come on, quit Hughes. Show these cuck fans who the real MVP. Apparently, the Minnesota Wild are calling an icing, and the referees are just like, yeah, okay, we'll call it an icing. Oh, there's a W right there. Huh? Oh, he's right underneath the desk. I mean, the bar. He's right underneath the bar. Cringe Silver, why are you even here, loser? Laugh out loud. Respectfully, Duncan, no, he did not. Silver Will is still in the chat. All right, Colorado with a shot. That one's blocked, though. Clocks off a bit. Oh. Now Nietzsche intercepts it inside his own blue line. Now he'll spin back. Turns and passes over to Makar. Makar. What a new loser. No one likes him, unless you count the years he worked for the Golden State Warriors. Finally got it done. Had to call in because the website blocked me out of my own account. Oh, that's not good. Except Irvin because he blocked me. Kadri back to the blue line. Burns with another shot. That one bounces high. Minnesota chops it out to the neutral zone. Burns picks it up. Colorado brings it in. Nichushkin across. Shot to the front of the net. That one deflects wide. Comes back to the blue line for Burns. He fires another one towards the net, looking for a slap pass. That one deflects out of play with 6:52 left to go. Okay, Dobby's going to lay down and have a nap now. Whoa, I'm number 3. I'm number 3. I'm number 3. Tilla's number 3. Fangirl's number 2. Major General sitting at number 1 with 285 points. Cal McKenzie at a close fourth place with 175 points. And then Jake Stakes Hockey, Connie, Ryan, Gary, Perfetti, Swervin, Woofers, Sensei DY, Silver Will, Calvin, 99 Charlie, David Olson. Oh no. Oh, well, there's a lot of people that are tied with 150 points. That was the point I was trying to make. Colorado controlling the offensive zone. Shot wide. Referee gets in the way of the bouncing puck. Makar picks it up, plays it across for Devon Toews. Colorado dumps it in. Near side corner. Minnesota gets there first, dumps it up. Makar gets it. Passes across, shot to the front of that rebound. There is no rebound. As Mr. Wallstead grabs the puck and hangs on. Come on, Canucks. Make the announcement already. Even Dollywell has all the info. There is no Swervin Irvin. He's been dead for 10 years. Oh my God, Swervin Irvin's account's a zombie. Colorado with 6 shots this period. 18-16, the shots are right now. 18 shots. 16, I guess we go 18 and 16. Back to the bar. 5-on-5 looking like an Avs PP right now. Landeskog loses the draw to Hartman. That Taves kept it in? Yeah, he did. It's getting right back to the line. Now with some space. Down low. Taves with a shot as well. That one looks like it got blocked. Bounces all the way out to the neutral zone. Apparently the clock did not start when I pushed the button. 6 minutes left to go here in the second period. Puck behind the net for McKinnon. McKinnon holds on to it. Skates away from Boldy, or so Faber and Hughes. Throws one towards the front of the net, and that one deflects high. Knocked down by Landeskog. He gets it back for McKinnon. Tries to play it across the other side. But Minnesota with a good stick. Puck back for Makar. He'll wind up through center. Gets to the red line and dumps it in. Colorado moves in on the puck. Battling it. Gets up the boards. Nietzsche's misses it. Manson pinches in and keeps it in. Big hit there in the corner. Looks like Quinn Hughes got hit there. Now, Another Colorado player, Kulak, pinches down and he gets hit. Shot to the front of the net, though. Deflected wide. Now Manson in the corner gets bounced by Kaprizov, but he'll play it to the far side. Puck rung around the boards, comes back to the blue line, kept in there by Colorado. Colorado just ringing around the boards, back and forth they go. Colorado picks it up. Manson across the other side, back for Manson. He'll fire one towards the front of the net, tipped, but blocked by Minnesota. And then Sturm will get to center and dump it in. Wedgwood stops it behind his own net. Pass up for Manson. Manson to the far side. Good pass reception by the Colorado player there. He'll ring around the boards. Colorado will try and change. Oh, and then Kadri comes in and tries to get to the puck, but looks like it's going to be offside there. 4:13 left to go here in the second period of play. I could not read that. Wait, was that a stat? How does it work? I'm number 5. This is, you get XP for chatting and you get XP for donating. You can get a maximum of 75 HP per hour. So you can only 3 comments. And you get 75 XP for that. So yes, Jake Stakes Hockey, you're number 5. You're number 5. I don't really pay attention to the points anymore. The more memberships you donate, the more XP you have. So Tillo, memberships don't count. It's just money, which is kind of silly, I think. The period is classic. Minnesota Wild. Man, I wish we draft someone like McKinnon. Maybe someday, Tillo. Come on, Avs, get your asses in gear. But hopefully he isn't Canadian. Good night, everyone. See you later, Connie. Have a good sleep. Don't work too hard in the morning. Night, Connie. Hughes goes crunch. Anyone here been to the House of Blues? Nope. Laugh my ass off, Hughes. Nope. Soft as fuck like the rest of the Wild. I would want myself. David Olson's like, Davy? Davy? Minnesota Wild win the draw just outside their own blue line. They'll get it into the Colorado zone. Burns gets to the puck, kicks it up the boards. But Minnesota will get the puck and Wedgwood will play it to the side. Took some time to think about it. Kadri pass up to his own blue line, picking up in stride. Nichushkin gets a pass. He stops up on the half board, skates back to the middle, back to the blue line. Burns with a shot to the front of that. That one hits a crowd in front. Minnesota chops it out to the blue line, kept in there by Burns. Puck comes behind the net. Wallstead can't knock it down. Kadri plays it down low. Nicholas Waugh gets in there. Kadri comes up with it. Tries to play it back to the blue line. That was knocked down by Marcus Foligno. That was Nick Foligno. Now Makar turns on the Jets. Skating right down Main Street, and he gets high sticked. Is there no call on that? Oh, no, they did get it. All right. 3:06. And Makar going right down Main Street takes a high stick off the side of the face. Checking for blood. Looks like Yurov will be going to the box as Makar just burst of speed. Minnesota looking tired. And Yurov with a careless stick goes right off of Makar's stick, right up into Makar's face. At first, I don't think they got it, but looks like it hit him like in the jaw. Yeah. So Colorado gets their first power play of the game. It's going to be a big moment for the Avs. They can make it a 3-2 game before the end of this period. That'd be huge. Was trying to troll Jakes with the membership. Laugh my ass off. Ah, you want him to donate a membership and then not get anything for it. I hear ya. We are having lasagna for supper, original and mac and cheese. Not gonna lie, the mac and cheese one is hella good. A mac and cheese lasagna? Oh my gosh. Is that just like baked mac and cheese? Oh, 3:08 left to go. 2-minute power play. Kadri is so much more likable in an Avs jersey compared to Flames jersey. Still dirty. Still think Kadri is dirty. Yep. He has been suspended from the playoffs a lot. McKinnon gets in. Puts it down low. Now Kadri holds, fires, puck to the front of the net. Wallstead will hang on to it. 1:37 left to go on the power play. Kadri with a good chance. Wallstead closes the door though. 2:45 left to go. McKinnon does well to get into the zone. And then a good pass down low for Kadri, who tries to find a nice short side spot. Wallstead makes the save anyways, and then drops onto the rebound. Colorado wins the draw, but Minnesota jumps ahead and pokes it down the ice. McKinnon loses the puck right at the blue line, so Colorado have to retreat. Makar passes over for McKinnon. Oh no, it's Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's turns. He'll give to McKinnon. Now McKinnon with speed. Falls in to the Wild zone, but doesn't have the puck. So now Makar backtracks. Gives it over for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's dishes at the blue line. The Colorado Avalanche cannot get in, and they're way offside. My God. What a terrible looking power play this has been. This is looking as bad as they were to start. They were a very bad power play team to start the year. Actually, throughout the entire regular season. Yeah, what weird attempts to get into the zone. The Avs PP has worked this series. It has this series, but not in this game right now. I mean, they got their first one, but it's not looking good right now. Nietzsche swings it back. Now McKinnon with speed. At the line. Gets it over. Colorado sets up now. Puck to the middle for Makar. He skates down the slot. Puts it over for Kadri. Kadri saddles the puck. Puts it back for Makar, who takes a shot. That one bounces wide. Kadri recovers it. Puck down low. Back to Kadri. Kadri puts it down low for Landeskog. Puck is bouncing. He'll recover it. Plays it up the boards. Kadri digs it out. McKinnon picks it up. Skates across the top of the slot. Drops it back for Makar, who now holds. Puts it down low. Nietzsche's back up for McKinnon. Puts it out front for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's falls over top of the Minnesota Wild player. And that'll do it. The end of the power play, which did they even get a shot? I don't know if Colorado even got a shot on that power play. Yes, they did get 2 shots on it. It just didn't feel like it. There's less than a minute left to go in the period now. Bodies flying everywhere. Got a rugby game behind the net. Now Hartman and Nelson were going at it on the boards. Minnesota's Kaprizov will dump it in from the blue line. Burns first one back on it. Plays up the boards. Intercepted by the Minnesota Wild, but they can't get the pass out front. Now Hartman plays it down low. Kaprizov gets it behind the net. Hartman trying to draw a call, throwing himself to the ice, but he won't get it. Another body on the ice. Colorado gets to the center and dumps it in. There it is, the end of the period. What chaos at the end there. That was insanity. Wow. I do follow Locked On Canucks. I did hear that they had Don Taylor on. I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I'm definitely going to check them out. I'm going to check that out. All right. Update the scoreboard. Second intermission. You know what that means. Time to bring on one of our favorites, Diener HD. It's all set up here. Hey, brother, can you hear me okay? Yeah, perfect. All right. Okay, guys. It is the off season for the Canucks, but there's still lots of hockey to be played. And here to talk about it and then some of the other shenanigans that are happening around the Canucks, it's one of our favorites, Mr. Diener HD. What's up, my dude?
Hey guys, good to see you, Russ.
Nice to see you too, brother. How are you enjoying the playoffs so far?
Yeah, they've been pretty good, actually. I think that the first round was a bit better than the second round. I think the second round's been a little bit underwhelming. I thought that a lot of people were, getting hyped up for that Minnesota Avalanche series. And I think that game 1 was really good, but I think it has tapered off a little bit near games 3, 4, and 5. But I really liked the first round. You had Montreal, Tampa Bay. I thought every game was just such high-level hockey. And honestly, I could see either one of those teams going all the way. And obviously Montreal did prevail in that one, so I wouldn't be surprised to see them in the finals. You had the Pennsylvania showdown with the Flyers and the Penguins. I like that one. Crosby with another chance to go to the Cup, and it was cut short, but I thought that they still showed a pretty good effort, and overall I thought it was pretty good. So I'm enjoying it, but it would be a lot better if the blue and green were in it as well, right? But
yeah,
guess not.
Not this year, maybe next year.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, as you say, every year you do call it. You say the Canucks are going to win every year, so maybe next year will be your lucky year, right?
The Canucks are going to win the Cup next year.
You said it first, right? So, I mean, no one could take that away from you, right? So, we'll see.
I think I'm just having to start putting $100 bet on them or something at the beginning of every year, and maybe someday I'll get lucky.
Rush, just donate to charity at that point, honestly.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll go to Canucks for Kids. That's a good idea. All right,
yeah,
that's the
better
plan for
cause,
next season.
right?
But I know, I agree with you. The first round, for whatever reason, I think it's just the chaos, right? Like everyone's full of piss and vinegar.
I always love it.
Yeah, the first round's always, and it's like we were doing like triple headers here on Nothing Is Perfect. Like there's just so much hockey to watch too, so it's lots of fun.
It's just, it's just so much hockey, and it was cool to see like some new teams coming in. I forgot to mention when you said that last little bit there, a couple of young teams trying to make their mark. Like Utah was a lot of fun to watch. I thought that they got unlucky. Definitely could have beat Vegas. We're seeing Anaheim with all their young players coming in, and just this new wave of talented teams coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if next year you have a team like the Sharks or maybe the Blackhawks coming in with their new waves of young talent. So it's cool. It's like this shift of like the older teams like the Rangers and other teams like that kind of like falling out of it, and now this new young wave is coming in, and it's exciting. So we'll see. But the first round was pretty electric.
Carolina's sitting around twiddling their thumbs right now. They've only played 8 games so far. Is there any worry for you for them about that old conversation about rust versus rest?
Well, normally I wouldn't say so. I'd say that having the rest is beneficial, but in Carolina's case, they've just been stumped every single time they've gotten to the third round. I think that every single year they've gotten there, they've either gotten swept or it's been like 5 games or something like that. So I think it's more of like a mental thing for them now that they've reached the third round. They definitely have the ability to get there. I mean, I really like their lineup up and down. You have guys like Blake and Stankoven who, although a little bit undersized, are really showing that, even if you are a smaller player, you can make a good impact. And it just seems like any of their players can score on any given night. So you have like their stars, Aho and Jarvis. When they have off nights, you have these other guys coming in, Svechnikov as well. There's just waves of players. So I think that it kind of works to their advantage this year. And I think that if there's any year where they think they can win the cup, I think that they know it's this year because they don't have a Florida or a Tampa Bay waiting for them in the third round to play, right? There's playing a new team, a team that's never really gotten this far. Montreal's a young team. The Sabres as well, another young team. So I think that also plays a factor, the inexperience of those teams. So, and they're just beating each other up right now. It's a 2-2 deadlock. I wouldn't be surprised if that one goes to 7 games. And I think that at that point, the team that does make it to the third round is just going to be happy to be there. I think that it's a big step for either organization if they make it to a third round. So I don't know if they'll be able to contend with them. I would probably favor the Carolina Hurricanes no matter how much rest they have. And I mean, injuries in the third round are a big part of it as well, right? So they get extra rest. It's just going to be a lot easier for them to, I guess, break through and reach that Stanley Cup final that they just haven't been able to get to. So I feel pretty confident betting on them to make it to the Cup. Past that, I'm not too sure. I think that the Avs and the Wild are a little bit, are definitely a lot to handle. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But right now, they've positioned themselves in a very good spot.
Let's talk a little bit about that game tonight, Colorado, Minnesota. Colorado does have the chance to close the Minnesota Wild out, send them to the golf course, as Todd Bertuzzi would say. But Minnesota coming out flying. They're up 3-1 right now, going into the third period of play. Colorado has turned things on a little bit more. Do you think Colorado has what it takes to come back against this team tonight, or is it going to require a couple more games for Colorado to finish off the Wild?
Yeah, Minnesota, they've come out swinging for sure, and I think that's to be expected. I mean, their season on the line, they have a lot of talented players. I think that a hot start for them was something that if I was the coach of the Avalanche, I'd say, listen, just make it through the first 10 minutes, and then we can settle into the game. We have the home crowd. They couldn't really do that. Minnesota on their first shift got a goal, right? So that plan kind of went out the window. But I think that if there's any team that can stay composed, weathering a storm, it is the Colorado Avalanche. They have great leaders like Landeskog and McKinnon that definitely have the ability to single-handedly just calm their team down. And I think that in that first intermission, they definitely looked a lot better, or after the first intermission, they looked a lot better, a lot more settled in. They got one goal back, and, as I said, man, like they just have so much firepower. They're a lot to handle. They're a 4-line team. They're getting goals from everyone. Parker Kelly got on the board today, and, he's not a guy that you would normally think would get on the score sheet. But, that just speaks volumes to how many good players they have, and I think that it will be a close finish. I think that the Avs, if they want to get that win, they got to get a goal in the first 5 minutes, which I think they can do. And, I just want to see an exciting end to the hockey game. I don't have a dog in the fight, obviously, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Minnesota Wild lose because, I mean, that is good for our draft pick as well. I think that if the Wild win or lose, that's the difference between it being the 29th or the 24th or 23rd overall pick, right? So I definitely hope to see the Colorado Avalanche just end it today. If they don't do that, I am still pretty confident that they do close it out. I just don't see a team that talented losing 3 games in a row. I think they're 6-1 right now in the playoffs as it stands, and I don't think they lost 3 games in a row all season, right? So, I think that they still have what it takes, and whether it's today or Game 6 or Game 7, I think they're still going to have enough to get it across the line. But as for today, I'm not sure. Minnesota might have it, so we'll see.
Yeah. Minnesota's Hughes, let's put it that way, 31 minutes he's averaging a night. So let's say some crazy world, they come back, they win the series in 7. 31 minutes a night. Is there anyone that reminds you of Hughes? Like, have you seen anyone play that kind of level of minutes in the NHL playoffs and make it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals?
Man, it's funny, Russ. I mean, I think we talked about this even when Quinn was on the Canucks, just how absurd it was, how much ice time he was getting. We were wondering if it was an Adam Foote thing, if he had maybe lost the wheel of the ship, and Quinn Hughes was the captain and he was the one steering it, and he was just controlling as much ice time as he wanted. But it seems like this is just the new norm for Quinn Hughes now. It just seems like he's able to step over the boards whenever he wants. I don't think that's very much of a good recipe for success. I mean, we saw it 2 years ago with the Edmonton Oilers, and they were just kept running Draisaitl and McDavid over and over again. And while it did work for the first 3.5 rounds, by the end of it, when they were playing a hard forechecking team like the Florida Panthers, they just had nothing left. And, there's no coincidence that, they just kind of ran into a wall. And I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens to Quinn Hughes if they do somehow manage to squeak out of this hard-fought 7-game series it's going to be if they want to win it against the Colorado Avalanche, who are the best team in the NHL. And they've been playing Quinn Hughes pretty hard. I've been seeing a lot of good hits, good hard checks on Hughes. That's how you want to play a shifty player like him. You don't want to just let him have his way and give him his respect. I liked what McKinnon was doing, just hard for checking them, not allowing him to do those spins and stuff. And I think that it's a wear and tear thing. We saw it 2 years ago in the playoffs when the Canucks were against the Predators, and their game plan was just to hammer Hughes, and he was a non-factor in it. By the time they got to the Oilers series, he wasn't really that effective either. And although, he has had a good playoffs this year, I just think that it's a lot of hockey played and just not a lot of time. And, you're going to see players start to fade. And if you're playing record-breaking numbers every single night, 30-plus minutes, 34-plus minutes, that's just ridiculous. I just don't see it that sustainable. But, maybe I'll be proved wrong. But in my opinion, that's not the best way to run your blue line.
No, I even looked at it. Evan Bouchard, who's the number one guy for Edmonton last year, was playing an average of 26 minutes, right? So that's a good comparable, I think, right?
That's a full period's worth of play, right? If that, I don't even see most players getting 10 minutes per period. That's even more than that, right? So, it's just not something you see it's not something you see at all, right? So, I don't know if Quinn Hughes is this, new generation player that's just, unlike the rest, but I don't know. I don't see him that way. I don't think that he'd be able to withstand that, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're going to need this because Hughes and Kaprizov, or if they do re-sign Hughes, they're going to be $34 million probably between the two of them. And they are both at 15 points now through this playoff. So if they can re-sign Quinn Hughes is the big question. But like everyone's been joking about, if they lose tonight, then he would have made it further with the Canucks than he ever did with Minnesota. He'll have another chance next year, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Well, it's tough. It just makes our trade look even better and better in my eyes. I think that the only way the Wild win that trade is if they win the Cup in the next 2 years, and if the grass is just a little bit greener on the other side in perhaps New Jersey or Florida or wherever he wants to go, I'm sure he wouldn't. He'd take that into consideration and maybe jump ship, right? So the Wild are under a lot of pressure. If they don't make it past the second round, then it's a massive year, probably their biggest year in franchise history next year, right? So we'll see. But it just makes our trade look even better.
Let's talk a little bit Canucks to finish things off here. So
awesome.
I watched the live that you and Nuckhead and you had Canuck Clay and Nuck memes. It was a lot of fun to watch. Awesome to hear you guys chat and stuff like that. Some of the royalty of YouTube for the Canucks content creators, so it was great to see. Obviously, very disappointing. Toronto Maple Leafs, those sons of bitches, they end up getting the first overall pick. But I know you did some work looking at a lot of the prospects, and now that the Canucks have been finalized as the third pick overall, there has been a lot of chatter as to who they now will be taking at that spot and who they should take. Does Dean or HD have an idea of what the Canucks will do, and what do you want to see them do?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's basically all that's been on my mind for this team, and I'm going to have some videos talking about it more in depth. And it's been interesting because I think that before the draft lottery, I kept convincing myself that if the Canucks were to fall to 3, I would have said, take Chase Reed. I think that he is the best player. He was the best player, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to lean a little bit more in Caleb Malholtra's direction, just because I don't know. I'm seeing these trajectories of these late bloomers. I would compare Caleb Malhotra, although they don't play the same position, to Beckett Seneca. A guy that came into the OHL and didn't play the best in the first year, but then just ramped it up near the end, and it was a bit of a shock that he went third overall, and he just kept getting better and better. And I think that we're seeing that with Malhotra as well. He's a 6'2" center, and this team just desperately needs star quality forwards, right? And I think that you got to take those high upside bets. We have a lot of good defensemen in the cupboards, and at the end of the day, the big prize next year is Landon Dupont. So if you want to go for a defenseman, who's a right shot and could be that franchise piece, Landon's your guy. I don't know if we're going to win the draft next year, right? But I think that, no matter how you draw it up, there's going to be a good forward available at 3, and I think you got to take Caleb Malhotra. This is obviously with the assumption that Stenberg gets taken second overall. If Stenberg doesn't go to the Sharks at 2, then it doesn't matter who's available. You take Stenberg, right? That's what I want ultimately. But I'm kind of done gaslighting myself into thinking that we're gonna get something to fall our way. So I know for a fact that Malhotra will be available at 3, and I'm starting to lean a little bit more in that direction. It's so enticing. He's such a fun player to watch, really good IQ, and I think it is the direction that they're going to go, and it's kind of where I'm kind of wanting them to go now as well. So we'll see what happens. It's really exciting, and I wish we could have had it settled on that lottery night, kind of know who we're taking, but it could be any of those guys, man. It could be Reed, Verhoff, or Malhotra. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what that really comes down to what San Jose does, right? They really need a defenseman. They don't need any more forward prospects. They do not have enough defensemen. We had Nick Pinkerton from Twisted Wrister Hockey on, and he's the big Sharks guy. And he's like, yeah, there is a good chance that we either trade down or pick a defenseman. If Stenberg's sitting there, then absolutely the Canucks, I think, should take him.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know what? Like, I really hope that Mike Greer just thinks in that direction. And I think that it's what he should do. I think that the Sharks have just a solid top 9. I was raving about it on that live stream. And I just went over their lineup like 10 times, just trying to justify it to myself. And it doesn't make sense. Like, you look at their back end, they really don't have a lot there, right? And, big, good number 1 defensemen that are right shot never are available on the trade market. The best you might get is a guy that's like Philip Hronik, and Philip Hronik doesn't really match their age or like kind of like their trajectory for like when their window is going to be. He's turning 28, 29, right? So I think that you'd much rather go with a guy that's 18, 19, just coming into the league. So it just makes too much sense, and I think it's going to be a huge discussion all up until the Sharks are on that stage making that pick. But I mean, fingers crossed that they, go that direction, because Stenberg is something that we just so desperately need. We really need that more than anything.
Swerve and Irvin, one of our very regular viewers, says Duncan Keith averaged 30 minutes a night in the 2015 playoffs. It's probably the closest comparable. And not a bad comparison to Quinn Hughes either, because Duncan Keith was that kind of player, that shifty guy.
Mm-hmm.
Diener.
Yeah.
What's coming up on the channel? We had a couple comments in here. What can people expect from Diener HD moving in the summertime?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I know it's been slow. It's been a little bit busy, but I have a couple of videos in the queue here. A couple of draft prospect videos on some guys I didn't cover in my original series, especially now that we know where we're picking, at 3 and then around 23, 24. A couple of late diamonds in the rough that I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about this team once the general manager and the president get all solidified and that's all confirmed. So I'll have a video on that, maybe like what the direction's going to be depending on who they officially hire. I know there's reports about Johnson, right? But I'm not going to talk about it until I see it on the official Canucks Twitter or Instagram, because honestly, it's like a twist every single day now, right? I just don't know what's going on. But until then, it's going to be maybe some playoff recaps for the finals in the 3rd round. Just anything's on the board, so we'll see.
Is there anything you want to say to chat before I let you go?
Yeah, guys, I just want to say that, we're in this for the long haul. And I think that, even though a lot has gone wrong, and I know most of the chat is Canuck fans, I know that even though a lot's gone wrong, I think that there is going to be some things to look forward to. We're going to get a good player in the draft. It's going to be exciting. And, just hold on, because, we're going to be turning a new leaf here. I trust the people involved, that are supposedly going to be there. If it's the Sedins at the presidents, I think that the presidency is a culture role, and I think that if anyone's going to excel at that role, it's going to be them. Ryan Johnson, I think that he deserves this job. So in regards to the GM position, I think that he's paid his dues, he's done his time, and I think that he's poised to step in there and do a good job. So I know it's been dark, but I think it should be something to look forward to. So, keep the hope, keep the optimism, and just enjoy the game, guys.
Always darkest right before the dawn, Diener.
Absolutely. Yeah, but we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be exciting, and just enjoy the rest of the playoffs here, guys, because we can watch them stress-free without our team in them.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Enjoy the rest of the game, and I'm sure we'll chat again soon.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. Thank you, Russ. See you guys.
Diener HD stopping by. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you go over there and give him the sub. Give him the like, give him the subscribe. All of those things for Diener HD. Let's see. I mean, you guys are probably already all subscribed to him. So let's pull him up though. Let's pull him up. on the YouTube so you guys can see. We are back underway. Should mention that. This is Diener HD's page. I'll even pop it in chat now. So if you haven't done it yet, go check them out. Normally, during the season, Diener HD does full Canuck game breakdowns. Lately, he's been doing a whole bunch of other videos. He's been doing stuff about the draft. And then he was doing stuff about a bunch of the different prospects. And then, as you can see, usually he does a lot of Canucks breakdowns. So go check out Diener HD. Give him a sub. Absolutely awesome. He has that 501 videos, so he has just broken the 500 mark, the half century mark. Or no, the half millennium mark. So go check him out. Give him a sub. I have just put his channel in the chat if you haven't done it yet. Cool? Thank you, Diener HD, for stopping by. We love it. Always love having Diener on. What a great guy. I love his analysis. So well spoken. Colorado takes control. McKinnon takes a puck off the foot. Couldn't get it to his stick. Back to the blue line. Puck bounces on Devon Toews, and he'll have to retreat back into his own zone. Of course, the Americans and his guns. I'll keep that in mind. A couple of my friends are big gun nuts. They go bear hunting for some fucking reason. That seems crazy, man. Oh, puck out front. Oh, what a chance. Backhanded on net. Wallstead got a piece of it and it goes wide. Colorado breaks up a play in the neutral zone. Kadri can't take control, though. Now the puck ends up all the way back into zone. Shot to the front of the net. Wedgwood makes the save. Tarasenko getting a shot on net there. 17:42 left to go. Nietzsche's Landeskog. Oh, and Landeskog put it right off the post. Then who got this chance on net? Black. Oh, it was a blocker save off Nelson. Oh, no, it was Waugh. Kadri to Waugh. Waugh puts the puck on net backhand. But Montreal beat Tampa. The Everglades are protected. Is that a shearing wheel, or does Diener HD have his carry backwards? That was his microphone. So that was actually his windscreen that goes in front of the microphone, so he doesn't pop his peas. Popping peas. They are. I meant around the glades. Chair backwards, I think. No, his chair is chair backwards. I was like, what is you saying? No, that was his that's his microphone. He's sitting AC Slater style. Oh, Boldy with a wraparound chance. Kiviranta gets it out to center. Picked up by Kaprizov, who puts it up the boards. Puck rung around. Boldy puts it down low. Pass out front gets blocked. Chopped up to the blue line, kept in there. Now behind the net for Kaprizov. Puck gets by him, though. And with a burst of speed, Colorado brings it through center. Dish at the blue line. Colton throws it across to the other side. Sketty onto it. Back up the boards. All the way up to the blue line. Makar chops it across for Toews. Toews throws it off of some shin pads. Bounces off the end boards. Minnesota clears it back to the blue line. That'll skip out to the neutral zone. Makar knocks down an attempted dump. Colton gets it over the blue line, but Zuccarello will clear it right back out and then get it at center ice and dump it deep. Puck rung around the boards. Chopped towards Wedgwood. And he'll just glove it and hang on to it with 16:21 left to go. Americans hunter the passenger pigeons to extinction. Oh, yeah, not round enough for a shearing wheel. Also, it doesn't have finger grips on there. They're trying to revive them, though. Americans are too big to be passengers on pigeons. That is true. Tillo's like, laugh my ass off. Another shot off of a face-off, and Wedgwood will make a save there. But they played the Kings, not exactly a powerhouse. Same Canes, Sens, Flyers aren't exactly powerhouses. Yeah, sorry I didn't ask this directly, Jake's Takes Hockey. But yeah, he will be covering some more of the playoffs and some draft stuff as well. Puck on the half boards. McKinnon plays it to the middle. Landeskog makes a pass. Skating onto his Makar. He loses it, though, to Faber. Foligno gets it down the ice. Picked up there by... Is that Kulak? Up to Landeskog. Landeskog dumps it in. Knocked down by Quid Hughes. Colorado intercepts it at neutral zone. Landeskog makes a pass. That one's partially knocked down. McKinnon makes a bank pass up for Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's waits. Tries to put it to the middle. That one's knocked down. Minnesota almost has a break, but Colorado brings it in. Barely onside. Landeskog gets it down behind the net. Faber loses the puck for a second, but skates onto it. Puck gets picked up by Colorado, though. Kadri cuts to the middle. Shot to the front of the net. That one bounces wide. Quinn Hughes behind his own net. Gets checked by two players, Waugh and Landeskog. Now Waugh skates up into the near side corner, then spins away from Hughes, puts it back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. That one goes wide. Chopped up the boards by Minnesota. Kept in by Colorado. Waugh behind the net. Faber's on him. Faber hits him, but the puck goes down low. Colorado now plays it back to the blue line. Nishushkin throws it towards the front of the net. And Wallstead makes the save and hangs on to it with 14:47 left to go here in this third period of play. Still 3-1 score. What the heck is going on? Live sub count did some weird stuff. Win, face off, shot immediately. Colorado gets a good chance, but Wallstead will make the save. Okay. Face off won by the Wild in their own zone. Chop it out to the neutral zone. Burns picks it up, plays it up the blue line. Colorado comes in offside. Minnesota thinks it should go all the way down the ice. Don't underestimate how much the King can bring other teams down to their level. Laugh my ass off. Discipline beat the Kings. People fish a whole lot down here, though. Not hockey skills, laugh out loud. Chris Pronger is the only one I know who had ice time like that. Not exactly the same skills there, though, laugh out loud. What's up, Panthers J-Dub? Nice to see you. Fishing seems relaxing. I went with a friend, but didn't fish myself. So you just sat on the boat and looked at him. I'm not friends with people who are like killing animals. Who summoned me? Vatos Locos Forever. I think Carson Corrales is greater than Chase Reed, says Brickfetti. Colorado player fell into Wallstead. They're going to blow the whistle. Nichushkin fell right into Wallstead. Wallstead's all hot about it. I think Nichushkin got tripped going to the front of the net, though. Looks like he took the worst of it. Then Wallstead just leans right into him. Maybe Nichushkin trying to get into Wallstead's grill a bit. Wallstead does a full tumble over top of him. they blew the whistle because the net came off too. Is Seattle 7th? I'm gonna be fighting Irish. RJ equals Poho, president of hockey operations. Man, I hope so. I should also say that the Everett Silvertips are up 1-0 on the Prince Albert Raiders right now. This is Braden Coots' team. They're about to go into their first intermission. Yeah, Landon Dupont with the assist. Braden Coots, 3 for 8 in the faceoff right now. Not great. And he was on the ice when they scored too. Oh, whoops. And that was only 32 seconds into the game. Oh my God. Quinn Hughes with the puck. Skates in, loses it to McKinnon. Now McKinnon passes up the boards. Past the middle, Landeskog. Flips it deep. Burns gets tripped. Oh no, it was Nietzsche's. It's going to be an icing call against the Wild with 13 minutes left to go. Quinn Hughes looks gassed. Stenberg, Malhotra, Corrales, Reed, Smits, Bearhoff. Sharks picking Stenberg. I've Shart Stenberg. Anyone cook with pearl couscous? I never have. I usually make a salad. It does sound good though. Colorado, Quinn Hughes looks gassed. He's stuck on the ice, but he plays 31 minutes a night, so he should be all right. Kadri taking the face off. Quinn Hughes is at 23 minutes so far. Colorado wins the draw to the sideboards, kept in by Burns. Burns fires it. That one goes just wide on the far side. Minnesota chops it down the ice. Burns is going to do his best to try and make it icing, but they won't be able to get it. Pass up the boards. Colorado puts it out into their own bench. So that'll be a whistle at center ice. The faceoff should probably be just outside the Colorado zone, or it might come deep. Depends on where they actually shot it out. Depends. I also use couscous as a cold salad, but also with garlic and citrus as rice type style. Yes, that is good. Yeah, it's a nice texture. Ooh, like hot, I mean, obviously not rice. No, I do make this one dish with kale couscous, tomatoes, and chickpeas. Yee, that's a good combo. It's nice. I usually top it with maple syrup, which is a bit weird, but it tastes good. Huh, very Canadian. Game started. It's actually not darkest just before the dawn. Not sure where that came from. Literally, no. The sky is generally darkest in the middle of a moonless night, not just before dawn, which actually brings early light. That's funny. First time hearing maple syrup and couscous. Pearl couscous. Careful where you drop your roaches, Calvin. It's more like pasta. Isn't Haley such a pretty name? Is this entire chat... If this entire chat was put into Hunger Games, who would win and be named Victor? Go Avs, go! Hi, Calvin. I don't think I would win, but I could definitely survive a long time in the wild, says Brickfetti. If I won, it would be by hiding, Calvin. Duncan thinks he would win. By those who hide, but those who hide get fire or lightning or floods to keep them moving. That is true. Yes, they do keep people moving, depending on which Hunger Games you're watching. I'd die instantly, says Tillo. I don't know. Who's the biggest? Who's the tallest person in a chat? If you look closely enough, that what my profile picture is me. Me hunting graded grouse is easy. Ah, Calvin is hunting in his picture. 12 minutes left to go in this third period of play. Minnesota still leads 3-1. Colorado can't really get anything substantial going right now in this game. Shots are 3-3 in this period. Taves can't keep it at the blue line. Makar deep. Takes the stick away so his teammate can get to the puck. McKinnon with a burst of speed. Cuts the middle shot. Misses the net. Puck comes up the board. Makar picks it up. He skates out to center though. Devon Taves picks it up there. Tipped in. That puck goes into the crowd and becomes a souvenir. In the Hunger Games books, one victor was named because they hid, but I think the Capitals stopped that behavior after. Ah, yes. I also accidentally erased my message. Laugh out loud. Yes, you did. It happened right when I was reading it. I definitely ready, but not ready to be emotionally wrecked by the new Hunger Games movie this fall. There's a new one coming, eh? My stream keeps buffering, bruh. Oh no. There's a new one? What did you use for grouse? A 410? Says Gary Wiseman. I know how to shoot. Small BB gun, laugh out loud. Yo, what's shaking, everybody? Sorry, I was only here and said goodbye earlier. Had to do some running around, but I'm back now, though. I got company. Haha! Hi, Big Mac's company. As a chef, I can carve up and skin a long list of animals, but I honestly don't think I could kill one. Same with humans, obviously. I guess in the Hunger Games, it might be different, but I don't know if I can. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Hello, Big Mac and company. Howdy, Big Mac. Yes, Calvin, sunrise on the reaping Hamich Abernathy story. Ah. Huh. They're doing Woody Harrelson's character's movie. The one in my picture on my right hand is my gun and the left is the grouse. It's so small, Calvin. $10:29 left to go in the third period of play. As I said, Minnesota has thoroughly shut this game down. Shots are still 3-3. Face off deep in the Colorado zone. Kadri out to take the face off. Oh, I yawned. Oh my God. I've been holding that in. That's what this game is doing to me. It's boring now. I didn't have my nap today. Did a bunch of running around. Went grocery shopping. Took Crystal to get her blood taken. Took Dobby to daycare. Cleaned the bathroom. Colorado gets the puck in the neutral zone. Kadri brings it in. Puts it into the near side corner. Hartman absorbs a hit. Plays the puck up the boards. That'll skip by Devon Taves and out to center ice. Hi, Big Mac. Sup, Fetty? Sup, Tillo? What's the trick to seeing profile pics? Laugh out loud. They're like half a centimeter big, even on my computer monitor. Laugh out loud. Hamich, the Zombieland guy. Yep. Woody Harrelson, that's the one. Nietzsche's with a shot. Fans on it. Rebound comes out front. Shot to the front of the net. That one goes wide. Kulak pinches down gingerly. McKinnon fires it. That one hits Landeskog in the back of the leg. Looks like he winced from that one. Puck behind the net. Minnesota one-hands it to the side. And then they will flip it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call, though, with 9:17 left to go. Learn the rules. I don't know how people can see anything. Gary, on a big TV, you can see a lot of things. Besides that, I don't know. Laugh out loud. Big. Calvin, the mentor for Katniss and Peta in the 2 Hunger Games that they were in. Yeah, that guy. What's his story? I haven't read the books. Reading hurts my eyes. You might need to get glasses, Calvin. If reading hurts your eyes. Shot to the front of the net. That one bounces wide. Landeskog gets it. Holds. Back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. That one's blocked by a crowd of humans. Minnesota chops it out to center ice. 3 of them flew the zone. That's crazy. They do get the puck deep, so they can change now. First period was played in Av zone. Second period was played in the Wild zone. This period has been playing in the neutral zone. That is true, Tillo. Nichushkin with a shot to the front of the net. Blocker saved by Wallstead. Puck intercepted by Colorado. They try and play it back to the blue line, but that one's knocked down by Minnesota, and they'll move it out to center ice. Waugh gets knocked down. Colorado can't keep the puck. Quit Hughes plays it up to the neutral zone. Now suddenly it's a 2-on-1 down low. Puck to the front of the net. Oh my goodness. And then it's a full cell in the front of the net. Oh my God. Colorado does get the puck back, and Burns will play it out to center. Oh man. Colton heard the footsteps and avoided a large hit at center ice. Marcus Foligno. Oh no, that's Nick Foligno on the boards. Nelson now gives the puck away. Foligno of the Marcus variety gets in, pass back to the blue line. They'll dump it down low. Puck comes up the far side boards, picked up by Logan O'Connor. He'll play down the ice. Colton gets in on the forecheck to prevent the icing call. Puck chopped behind the net. Colton tries to play it up front. That one deflects up the boards. Kaprizov is there now. Colorado gets it back to the blue line, but Minnesota will force it out. Pass up. Kadri flips a high one into the far side corner. 2 guys colliding. Minnesota player goes down, so Colorado can play it deep into the Wild zone. Colton's still out there. Now Kaprizov comes up with the puck. He'll play it across to Zuccarello. Zuccarello keeps it just inside the blue line for the moment, but he gets double teamed. Colorado will dump it out. Now Zuccarello gets hit again. Parker Kelly gets knocked down. Colorado will change. Devon Taves. Pass up. Kiviranta gets hit there. Minnesota plays it up the boards. Kick down low by Burns. Tries to skate towards it. But McCarron will intercept it. Skate behind his own net. Spurgeon dumps the high one out to center ice. Comes all the way down to Colorado's side of the red line. Now Colorado gives it back. Burns banks it off the boards, out to center. Drury can't do anything with it. Now Minnesota comes back in. Shot to the front of the net. Wedgwood makes a nice glove save, and he'll hang on to it. Great casting on him, and actually an actual drunk and son of the hitman. Woody equals Hammett, or whatever his real name is. It's sad, Calvin. Warning, yeah, there's a reason in the first 3 books he didn't have a wife and was miserable. Jonathan Murphy! He starting to come together. I cook with diamond couscous myself. Woofer's teeth harder than diamonds. Yeah. Diamond couscous. You can chew diamonds? That's crazy. I read all 500 games book, Calvin. The books are way better than the movies. I'd read them, but my eyes won't let me. I might need to get the audiobooks. That's a good idea. I love audiobooks. Good idea, Calvin. Try an e-reader too. I own a Kindle. Not me. I'm shrinking. You're shrinking? Getting smaller, eh? Thomas. I have 42 books. 19 of them are hockey related. Awesome, Duncan. I'm reading World War I and World War II stories, says Thomas. Man, there's lots of that content out there, eh? World War II was the best one. Laugh out loud. What? Want to be crazy when they start calling this time of the world World War III? World War II? Work War II? Just jokes. I need to get another deli to get to the deli to get some more sandwich meat. World War XI. World War I stories are crazy. That was a brutal war. Yep. When they first started using machine guns and stuff. Makar's hand is fucked up. Makar has gone to the locker room. Oh no. That's not good news. 6:17 left to go. Makar not on the bench. Oh, Minnesota hits the post. Oh, there it is. All right, this is the picture. This is Calvin 99 Charlie's profile picture, but bigger. Huh? Yeah, there we go. There. Picture of Calvin 99 Charlie with his caribou hat on and his little tiny gun and a grouse. Look at that. Look at that beautiful smile. Hipsters be like, yeah, World War II is cool and all, but I really just like their old stuff. Rally for the time for the Avs. I don't know if they got anything in them right now. Minnesota has shut them down. The shots are 4-4 here in this third period. This has been absolute trash hockey. I am so sorry. It is all my fault. Are you fucking kidding me? How is that a fucking icing call? That was a terrible call by the linesman. Okay, Makar is back out. Yeah, Russ, I sent my picture on Discord. Don't mind the belly. It's smaller now. Calvin 99 Charlie. Laugh out loud. What happened to Makar? Looks like he fucked up his shoulder or something. You haven't heard Ilan Omar World War II. The trenches are insane. 4:20 left to go here in the third period. Hey, what's up, Chris? Welcome to the stream. Colorado is failing to come back right now. Doesn't seem like they have anything in the tank. Calvin with the gut. Napoleon War was also brutal. 600,000 soldiers marched to Moscow. Barely 100,000 survived. Just getting there, not even fighting. Yep. That's why you never invade Russia in the winter. Foligno blocks a pass or a shot, puts it down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. 3:42 left to go. That's an alcohol gut, KJ. Laugh out loud. Now it's just a dad bod, eh? Me too. Sadly, yes, says Calvin 99 Charlie. Laugh out loud. Clear, not hold, not called. The stream is pissing me off. Keeps glitching. I'm sorry. You know what doesn't glitch? The ads. Of course. Classic YouTube. Kadri wins the draw. Devontae's down the boards. Back to the blue line. Devontae's with a shot in the front of the net. Score! Colorado! After an icing call. That's why you shouldn't ice the puck. You need to learn the rules on the rules on the rules. And the Colorado Avalanche have made things interesting by making it a 3-2 game with 3:33 left to go here in the third period. That's a lot of threes. How does it get through? Devon Taves with a one-time. No, he hangs on to it. Oh, it deflects in front. Actually, it hits. It hits Jack Drury in front. Did he tip it or was that an accident? I don't know. You can't even see it. That's crazy. Major General with the gifted membership. You love to see it. Going out to, oh my Lord, 666. So thank you very Major General for your gifted membership to Dobby's College Education Fund. Congratulations to oh my Lord 666. Major General in the rafters, in the chat, gifting memberships. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh my Lord 666 hype. Now definitely Polo goalie. Woohoo! Go, 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 go! 6, humongous 9. Go, 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 go. Hannibal invasion of Italy was pretty brutal too. Go! Av score. Whoever's McGee. Go, 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 go. Perfetti. Go. 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 Go, 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 go. Go, go. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yep, woofers. Go, 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 go. Large Trevor Linden. Pull my finger. What? Hashtag pull the goalie. Hashtag pull the goalie. Oh my Lord is here. What's up, oh my Lord? Still wanting to trade EP40, I guess. Hashtag pull the goalie. Major hype. 333 left is going to be a barn burner. 333 left. Zachary's got the thumbs up. Nice. Thomas is like, major, 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 major. All right. Landeskog brings it over the blue line. He fires it wide of the net. Now they take it off the boards. They do pull the goalie now. Hashtag goalie has been pulled. Puck around the boards. Back to the blue line. Kept in there. Brett Burns. The shot to the front of that one deflects just wide on the near side. That's crazy. Landeskog now takes control. Back to the blue line. Burns with a shot to the front of that one goes wide. Puck down low. Nietzsche's puts it over for McKinnon. He shoots it and he scores! Nietzsche's down for McKinnon, and McKinnon puts it in the net. 1:22 left to go, and the Colorado Avalanche have tied this game after nothing happened for this entire damn third period, to a point where I was like, and then they came back and tied up the game. 1, 2, 3 left to go here in this third period of play, and the Colorado Avalanche want to put the Wild in the grave. Major with another gifted membership. Thank you very much, Major, for the gifted membership going to Dobby's College Education Fund. I guess that's what happened when you stop trying to score goals. As Luke Co 5BM getting the free gifted membership courtesy of Major. So thank you very much, Major. What a shot with a perfect screen in front from Landeskog. And man, going far side top corner. Thank you very much, Major, for the gifted membership. We appreciate you. Hashtag this is why you pull a goalie, says Prickfetti. Swervin, go, 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 go. Let's fucking go. Oh my God, no way, says Thomas. And then Calvin's like, go, 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 go. Major hype. Go, Luke. Thomas Hornbrook. Oh, puck out front. Oh my God. Minnesota chops it over the top of the net. 1 minute left to go here in regulation. McKinnon's 7th goal of the playoffs. Colorado give the puck away in the offensive zone. Minnesota brings it in, puts it to the middle. But I think they brought it in offside. So 46 seconds left to go. Major hype! Go, 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 go. Laugh out loud, Prickfetti says. My picture got the Avs back into the game. Laugh out loud. Crazy. Come on, Avs. I want to see Quit Hughes tears. Woohoo, says Tillo. Go, 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 go. And Milosh is like, woohoo! Woo! It's 3-3 in the third. Yep. Zach, 3-3. Go, 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 go. Suck it, quit, says Humongous. Goal, says Sensei Dean Wine. Humongous, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Major hype! Minnesota brings it in, though. Time left on the clock. Crowd is back on its feet, cheering away. Johansson gets dumped. Colorado plays the puck down the ice. McKinnon's skating onto it. 10 seconds left. He waits for some help. He gets dumped in the corner. Puck back to the Avs blue line. That'll be out to center. That'll do it. They're going to overtime. Nathan McKinnon with a big smile on his face. You love to see it. That's crazy, right? Goal. Wave! Wave! Who thought we were going to overtime? I'll send Russ another pic of me for the game winner. Laugh out loud. Hashtag this is why you pull your goal. Pull your goalie. Calvin Hyde! That was a good shot. Yeah. Major, you're absolutely right. He picked the corner. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's update the scoreboard. I thought for sure it was over. End of regulation. 3-3. Holy cow. Wave! Major, what's up, you beautiful bastard? Maybe McKinnon needs a full net at the Olympics, too. Hi. What's up, Coach Rob Willie? Nice to see you. David Olsen, Avalanche. OT. Of fucking course, this goes to OT. I didn't realize you were wearing a caribou hat. Calvin, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, Big Mac. I told you I love caribou reds. Okay. What do we got going on now? I didn't have my timer ready. That's how ready I was for this game to be over. Okay. My intermission timer running. What is this? Something tank? Wolf tank? Wolf tank! I can't prove it yet, but somehow I'm sure that Nathan McKinnon has tasted human flesh before. Sadly, I lost the hat. I'm so sad. Hi, Coach Rob. Fuck yeah, Calvin. Anyone tried monkey? I've never eaten monkey. That is not something I've tried. Okay. I was thinking if we did have an extra period, we could read more from the captain book. Let's see. Do we have anyone who's a Colorado player or a Minnesota player? No, we don't have anyone I want to read about that one. Okay. Let's actually read. Let's have a reading from Wearing the Sea: Leadership Secrets of Hockey's Greatest Captains. So let's do that. We've got a little bit of time. We're going to start with chapter 1 because it talks about what wearing the sea means. So let's go hop over to the library and let's have a reading, shall we? Oh, yeah. All right. So, Wearing the Sea, Leadership Secrets. Oh, my gosh. Got an invader. Hang on a second here. He's found his way into. You want me to read to you, Dobby? Is that what you want? You ready for some story time? Dobby wants to lick the book. Huh? You've never been in the fireplace room before. What do you think? Is it pretty nice? Oh, you just want to have a nap, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You want to have a nap, huh? Oh, yeah. All right. Here we go. Chapter 1 of the book about being a captain. What did it mean for you to wear a letter? Oh, Captain, my captain. To get asked to serve as captain at any level of hockey is an outstanding distinction to have on your resume. But to be selected to wear it in the National Hockey League, that's pretty elite fraternity. There are only 30 teams, 32 now, which means there are only 30 guys who wear the C, along with another 60 who wear the A. That's it. In a league where up to 800 players see time on the ice every season, that says something. It says you're a leader. So to be named as team leader, to be the liaison between the players and the coaching staff, and to be the face of your franchise both on and off the ice, it's a privilege reserved for only the very best of the best. Yes. To wear the C in the NHL is without question the ultimate honor in all sports. That's right. You see, in hockey, being captain actually means something. In most sports, the captaincy is more of a popularity than about leadership. No disrespect to other sports, but hockey is different, and it's always been that way. Sure, Major League Baseball catcher Jason Vardenek was the leader of the Boston Red Sox, but as team captain, what did he actually do? Does Eli Manning, quarterback of NFL's New York Giants, have any official duties as team captain other than standing there for the pregame ceremony coin flip? In hockey, meanwhile, the guy who wears the letters have actual on-ice responsibility and duties. Yes, they have officially capacity. It's not just for show. During the game, they're the ones who are appointed to interact with the referees in order to keep their teammates and coaches informed about penalties, infractions, and lineup changes. In fact, the refs and the linesmen will only talk to them, nobody else. That's just a tiny piece of what the captain really does, though. Perhaps most importantly, it is who must serve as liaison between the players and management. The coaches will devise a game plan and then lean on their guy to make sure it gets executed properly. They can preach to a player all they want about the on-ice's X's and O's, but there will be no buy-in until the cap sells to the boys in the dressing room. The players hear the coaches, but they don't necessarily always listen to the coaches. Big difference is like when your mom asks you to do something. Did you know that under the designation of uniform section of the rules, it states that the letter C or A must be sewn on the jersey of the team captain and alternate captains? The designation is traditionally placed on the left side of the jersey, though the IIHF, NHL, and NCAA rules specify only that it must be a conspicuous location on the front of the jersey. Initially, 2 teams in the NHL have jerseys with designations on the right side, as the positioning of the crest on the front leaves insufficient space on the left for the letters. The Detroit Red Wings, regular jersey, and the Phoenix Coyotes, which are not a team anymore. Oh. Can't see that. Oh, I'd have to pull out some cards. It's like when your mom asks you to do something and you don't want to, versus when your best friend's mom asks you to do the same thing. Best friend's mom 1, your mom 0. The dynamic of being the conduit between the coaches and the players is very slippery slope. The captain will be held to a higher standard, and quite frankly, most players can't deal with that kind of stress. That's why there's only one captain. and that's why picking him is such an ordeal to teams to go through. He has also conveyed message on a daily basis while playing spy, constantly reporting back to an enemy camp. It can be tricky, to say the least. Leadership is a bizarre intangible. There is no set guidelines to follow when selecting a captain. Each team has its own rationale for picking their guy to lead the rank and file. And if there's drama brewing within the ranks and file, it's up to the captain. Let's read that again. If there's drama brewing within the ranks and file, it's up to the captain to convey intelligence back to the coaches. They need to know about it so they can address it. Little things lead to big things in locker rooms, and they need a mole on the inside who can keep them up to speed on everything going on. Sound crazy? Welcome to the world of an NHL captain. And that's just the beginning. In practice, captains have to be the ones who set the tone and lead by example. They have to be the hardest working guys out there, regardless of whether or not they're feeling good or injured. The guy with the C outworks everyone else, and that's why they call those extra workout sessions during summer captain's practices. And if the team is in a slump, it's up to him to figure out a way for them to get out. For a captain, it's all about personal sacrifice, putting the needs of others before himself. Translation, it's all about the team. Always. Off the ice, meanwhile, he will have many other duties. In the locker room, he has to be the glue that holds the team together. He's the guy who has to create and foster team chemistry by making the rookies feel comfortable alongside the grizzled veterans. If a kid fresh up from the minors isn't fitting in, it's up to the captain to bring him up to speed and build his confidence. If that means staying after practice and working with him one-on-one, shooting pucks for a few hours, or helping him figure out the coach's playbook, or taking him out for a beer if he's homesick for mommy, then so be it. That's all part of the job. It's also up to the captain to quell the drama that can and will occur when you have grown men of all ages bickering and whining about the amount of ice time they are or aren't getting, or about how much money they are or aren't making. It's up to them to keep the peace between the Canadians, the Russians, the Czechs, the Americans, and the Finns, all of whom, by the way, want more ice time and money. Different music choices in the dressing room, different restaurant choices on the road, bed check at the hotel, making sure everyone's on the bus on time, figuring out the seating arrangements for the charter flight to Winnipeg, and all falls under the jurisdiction of the captain. Trouble at home with a wife or girlfriend? Go talk to the captain. Unhappy about getting sent down to the Myers? Oh, captain! The captain has to make tough, unpopular decisions on a daily basis, many of which are going to alienate him from other teammates. He is the one who is going to have to call a player out who isn't pulling his own weight. It is he who must demand accountability in practice every single day. And nobody will listen to him or respect him unless he is the hardest working guy in practice. It's up to him to call out player-only meetings. When things aren't going well, it's up to him to have the team over to his house for a barbecue on off day where guys can get together and let their hair down. It's up to him to coordinate the logistics for the entire team to meet off the grid at an out-of-the-way tavern where they can all sit in a back room, drink beer, and let off some steam without worry or repercussions of the coaching staff punishing them for doing something wrong. When the team is winning, the media talks to all the players in the locker room. Everybody's fat and happy when the team is winning. But when things go south and the team heads into the tank, all they all do, it's the captain whom the media wants to talk to, and they want answers. As the face of the franchise, like it or not, that's his responsibility. All of this and so much more falls on the captain's shoulder. Oh, and on top of all of that, he still has to do his job as a first-line player and put up points. Everybody is counting on him to lead this team to victory no matter what. Talk about pressure. For all those reasons and so many more, finding the right captain to lead the team is a huge deal. The captain isn't necessarily your best player. He is your most respected player. He's a guy who's liked and admired, yet can still have difficult conversations with his teammates when needs be. He sacrifices his body by blocking shots, and you'd better believe he won't take a bad penalty or a selfish penalty that will put the opposition on the power play. No way. The DNA of a prototypical captain can embody many different characteristics. He's humble, hardworking, dynamic, strong, fearless, selfless, courageous, sensitive, and above all else, leads by example. You will hear that phrase way too many times in this book, and for that, I pre-apologize. In a nutshell, he is the team's conscience, always putting what he feels is best for the team above all else. The top officers in the military are taught to care about their soldiers, needs to be their own, and the same is true for the man that wears the C. To him, the C stands for character. All right, going off. All right, let's get back over to the game because we are already into the overtime period. And it is the first OT period. All right, let's get back to the bar. I guess I gotta bring the book with me, right? All right. I may have been saving that one for a game we were watching Quit Hughes play, so yes, I was being cheeky. All right, game is underway. Overtime. Crowd is buzzing. Colorado in on the forecheck. Puck gets to the blue line, gets knocked back down low, but the Avalanche will change, so Minnesota ices the puck again. Didn't they see what happened in the first period when they iced the puck? They won't be able to change now because they iced the puck. Oh man, McCarron, muffin of a one-timer. Just takes it off the heel of the stick with a good chance right off the bat. All right, faceoff comes all the way back down into the Minnesota zone. Top line comes out. McKinnon, though, can't win the draw. Quit Hughes. Pass across the zone. Minnesota gives the puck away to Niches. Niches across the top of the slot. Now he falls. Passes across from Makar. Makar can't get the puck. Now Quit Hughes falls. Makar plays the puck down low. Landeskog puts it to the front of the net. Saved by Wallstedt. Now Landeskog plays the puck around behind the net. Makar picks it up. Makar cross for Taves. Taves into the middle for McKinnon. McKinnon skates down through the faceoff circle, flips it right in front. Puck comes out front. He backhands it, and that one goes right through the crease and out the other side. Puck kept into the blue line by the Colorado Avalanche. Oh my goodness gracious. Minnesota has the same line out there as after that last icing call, and they ice the puck again. 18:20 left to go. And the Minnesota Wild players are stuck out there. Nothing is perfect. I'm happy with the season we had. Plus, this is a huge step for the Flyers. Future is bright for us. Yep. Crazy, right? I'm chilling watching the Habs and Sabres. Yeah, just waiting, Kane Surge. Welcome. So the Wild win another draw, but they have all been out there for the full minute 40. Lots of space and time. Shot to the front. That one ends up going off of a player and wide. Minnesota won't be able to change a single player. Wallstedt plays it up the boards. Boldy now gets it out to the neutral zone. Colorado try and play it back in right away. So Quinn Hughes and Faber haven't been able to change. Now a shot goes off of a leg and out of play. So now 2 minutes and 11 seconds was the first shift for the top pair of Faber and Hughes. So they'll be able to change now after 2 icing calls. I think the Wild are tanking now. Wild tank. Ah, I see what you're saying. That's the Wild symbol. Quinn has a tea time at Mar-a-Lago in 45 minutes. Till's like, go Avs, go! Oh, face-off win, a shot and a block. Hashtag pull the goalie. Puck gets tipped down into the Wild zone. Puck chopped around the boards, kept in by Colorado, now behind the net. Landeskog hits his man down, but the puck bounces off of him, off of Middleton, and the Wild will move the puck out. Now they flip it high into the Colorado zone. Puck gets knocked down by Taves towards Wedgwood, and Wedgwood will blocker it away. Hartman with a backhand pass over for Quid Hughes. Quid Hughes stops up on the half boards, turns back, comes to the blue line, passes across for Faber. Faber fires it towards the front of the net. McKinnon gets a pass, but it bounces over his stick. Now Wedgwood will throw the puck all the way down the ice. And that's going to be not enough for icing. Looks like somebody touched it on the way through. Kiviranta plays around behind the net. Colorado banks it off the boards. That'll go down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against the Colorado Avalanche. But it looks like they did just change their players, so we'll have to wait and see. Horvat should have never been fucking traded. Go Habs, go! Does the captain sulk and quit on plays? Hronik is the only one I can think of besides Demko. Why Demko should be C? Yeah, can you imagine? Let's have another goalie captain. Yeah, who on the Canucks currently fits all of this? I don't think there is one right now. Minnesota wins the draw. Puck around the boards. Comes out. Now Kiviranta chips it out. Kelly puts it back to the blue line across. Space, time, shot to the front of the net. Saved by Wallstead. Now Kaprizov moves it up the other way. It's a 2-on-1 all of a sudden. Pass across, but the pass is behind the intended target. Now Colorado passes it down the ice. Nietzsche's in. Wrap around. Doesn't do it. Comes out front. Pass across. And they score! The Colorado Avalanche in overtime have eliminated the Quinn Hughes Minnesota Wild. And they'll be golfing sooner rather than later. After tying this game up with two goals late in the third period, the Minnesota Wild have crumbled in overtime. And the Colorado Avalanche will move on to the Western Conference Final. Woo! Yeah, baby. Go, 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 go. Adios, Quinn, or Quit Hughes. It's over. Yeah. Go, 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 go. Woo! Let's go. Cal McKenzie. Go, 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 go. Tillo. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Woohoo. Bye, bye, bye. Beef dippings. Beef dippings. What's up, beef dippings? Bye, bye. Quit Hughes. See you later, scumbag. Quit on us and still can't make it past the second round. Fuck the Wild. Very good, says Undead Avs. Woo! Yes, Undead Avs. Nice to have you here, my dude. Higher first round pick right now. I think we still need, I think Montreal and Anaheim have to move on or something like that. But night, Hughes. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye, Hughes. Go the fuck home, Quinn. Luke Flysweater. Go, 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 go. Oh, damn, what timing. GG's. Go, 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 go. All right, let's update the scoreboard. Final/OT. Minnesota eliminated in 5 games. Colorado wins series 4-1. It's a gentleman's sweep. Fuck, says Big Mac. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. I told you he's on a plane to Florida already. He's late for his date with Donnie. Ha 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 ha. Nice overplay goalie. Yep. Sorry. Woohoo. Smile, Big Mac. I wasn't thinking. Go home, Hughes, says KJ Brazy. Quinn is never getting past the second round. They're resting his key throws now. Yeah, Kane Surge, I believe that. Makar and Quinn Hughes having a nice exchange. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I love this. After a game, a heated series, a bunch of beating the crap out of each other, and these two teams still to get together at center ice and shake hands after it all's done. Crazy. Woo-wee! You love to see it. Oh, I didn't even update the score yet. There we go. 4-3. Second round Hughes. Very happy, says Milosh. Smoking that wild pack. I got my cigars for the draft pick. Hughes, admit it. You're washed. Guess I was right about the poll question. Yeah, let's finish that poll question off. The last time that the Colorado Avalanche clutched a playoff series on home ice was against the Wild. McKinnon had revenge on his mind since getting that stuffy at the Olympics. Barbershop, you're absolutely right about that. Suck it, Bill Guerin, you loser. All right, poll question. Will the Avalanche win and move on to the Western Conference Finals? 68% of you were correct, saying yep. 20% were wrong, saying nope. And then 6% were on the fence. And then 7% of you said uncontrollable laughing and crying. I forgot what the poll was. For the people that don't know, I'm Silver Will 95. Yeah, your secret's out. The Wild do make a pretty comfy blankie, though. I'm fine with the Sabres and the Habs beating each other. Yeah, they are really beating each other. What a result. You can't be Chillo. Silver hates you. I know, right? The hate watches are beautiful this year. First the Oilers, now the Wild. Yep. He blocked me. All right. All right. Let's see. I can update you guys that it is 1-1 now between the Everett Silvertips and the Prince Albert Raiders. I don't like the look of this. Like this. There we go. That's better. Lyndon Burrett, Matt Yezman, and Brandon Gorzinski. So it is tied right now, and they got 5 minutes left to go. I can probably put that on my TV. I think I should be able to put that on my TV. Zach, Kane Search. Let's see here. Yeah, it is on here. Oh, it's loud. Oh, and Prince Albert's on the power play right now. Let's see if Prince Albert can score here. Oh, they're wearing their black jerseys too. Oh, the puck goes down the ice. All right. Carolina versus Colorado Finals. GG Wild is Life says Undead Avs. Yeah, where is Wild is Life? Exactly. Wild is Life. I don't care. I am happy at least Eriksson, Ek, and Brodin are resting GG Undead Avs. Yeah, Wild is Life, man. Eriksson Ek has got to figure out how to stay healthy. But yeah, that was a big loss. Losing those two guys for you was pretty much what did it. Wild is Life. So for you, I'm sorry for you because you're a nice guy and I appreciate you being here. But as a bitter Canucks fan, I'm here for this loss. But yeah, you're right. Eriksson Ek and Brody maybe makes a difference. Brett Kulak scored. Haha, fuck the Oilers. Yeah. Is that who scored it? I didn't even see. Brett Kulak scores his first of the playoffs from Nietzsche's and Parker Kelly. Former Edmonton Oiler Brett Kulak, who was literally an Edmonton Oiler this year. Isn't that crazy? Oh, the Raiders going back to the power play again. All right. Let's have a look at the donos because I know that Major was donoing. So Major with a $1 dono for the swear jar earlier. KJ Brazy says someone take out Quinn out with the injured looking guy. Shout out Big Trevor Linden who hit Jeff Norton through the glass at the Pacific Coliseum on this day in 1995. There he is. Look at that man. He's so big. He's so big, bro. And then 3 gifted memberships from Major too for the goals. Let's see here. Let's go to text. Hang on a second here. What am I doing here? Yeah, let's get rid of that. So thank you guys very much for the donos. I did notice one thing that there was only 3 gifted goals. Good at limiting my team. Good at limiting my team for it. Nobody wants to coach the Kings. Kings are the 2018 to 2025 Ducks. Okay, let's do one more of these. Just to make sure we got all 4 goals covered. Focus. Thank God Quit Hughes is out. There it is. And who to go out to? Jack Maloney gets the free gifted membership. You'll love to see it. Jack Maloney getting the gifted membership for the Kulak goal. Woohoo, Russ, hype! Hype. As a Floridian, I don't accept Quinn Hughes as a fellow Floridian. Hype! Claps for Jack. Congratulations, Jack. Russ, oh, I got you, Jack. Congrats on the free gifted membership, my dude. You'll love to see it. Oh, a short-headed chance. Oh, my God. Hughes gonna demand a trade? Yeah. I made it further with my other team. Maybe I should get traded. Zach's mad. Did the Marlies lose? What's going on? Oh, no, they're not playing. Or did they lose earlier? No, they're not playing today. Why are you mad, Zach? 24, I think, Calvin. We are getting Bruce Cassidy as our coach, so yeah. He had it coming. It's tough, Zach. Our pick is from the Wild. Life is good, Rusty. Bye-bye, Hughes. Yeah, I know, right? Congrats. 3 trades in 1 season. This is why he is the best C in the league. Laugh out loud. I had a feeling it was going to be Kulak. Kayla with the insight. Kings got eliminated in the first round, and the Oilers were like, it's not the same. 3 teams, my mistake. Thank you, KJ. They got eliminated. James C. Kirk, still gray. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. You're welcome, baby cakes. I'm chilling, not caring about the playoffs. I really think Hughes didn't want to be on a team like the Oilers. Hopefully we can get the cup before McJesus and Quinn Hughes. It would bug him to no end. Yeah. Fuck the New Jersey Devils. Baby cakes? No, bruh. Laugh out loud. Okay. So, what does today's game mean? So I haven't posted anything for Saturday yet because we are planning on being live for Saturday. But it all depends on what happens. So right now, the Vegas Golden Knights are up 3-2 on the Ducks. So the Ducks, if the Ducks win, actually, we won't be live for this game, I don't think. I don't think we can do a doubleheader, but we are definitely going to be live for game 6. Because there's definitely going to be at least a game 6 between the Sabres and the Canadiens. We're going to run anyone now. Woo! Yep, I can see that. I don't think anyone comes close to you now. Hab's going to be a steamroller by the finals. See you later, scumbag. Hope the door hits you on the way out. Zeev Boehm is better. Something about how he started OT, huh? Yeah, so we'll be live on Saturday. It'll probably only be for this one game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to be live for both of these games because it's a 2 o'clock start. Because Dobby's got a spa day. Yeah, we're going to get him trimmed up. He's going to get his nose buttered and all that kind of stuff. So, but how about this? Since it's 8:20, it is a bit early. But Dobby's been a really good boy. So maybe we just give Dobby his dinner early before. Oh, no. Everett just scored. Boo, Everett. Boo. All right, let's get Dobby his dinner. How about that? Oh, you want your dinner? Huh? Oh, he's ready. Oh, he's ready, huh? He's crazy and he's ready, huh? So Dobby getting an early dinner because I know you guys didn't get to see it last week unless you remember. So Dobby getting the dinner. Oh, yes. What a sweet boy, huh? There you go, guys. Dobby the Doge is eating his dinner. Oh, yes. He's crazy. Look at the crazy look in his eyes. Hey, you crushed it, Dobby. Oh, my goodness, Dobby. You're crushed it, huh? Is that tasty? Oh, yes. What a good boy, huh? Now we burp you. Let's burp the boy. Maybe he'll burp on stream for you. I'm going to try and see if he'll burp right into the microphone. Oh, he's happy. Look how happy he is now. Gonna burp? Oh, he's crazy. I don't know if he's gonna burp. There it is. Yeah, there's his burp. Okay. We burped the baby. Good job, Dobberton. Oh my gosh, I got Dobby hair in my mouth now. Swerving over and showing up with a late 99-cent dono. I wonder what the 99 cents is for. Is that for a swear jar? F the Ducks shouldn't have a team. Hughes will be blaming his teammates who can't remember their names. Yep. Tor is here. What's up, Tor? Wonder who quit Hughes. We'll blame for this one. Yeah, 3-2 Vegas. What's the series at? Yeah. Dobby. Oh, extra treats for Dobbies. Okay. All right. Fine enough. Yeah, he's back. You know what? There's some dust in this. I'm just gonna pour that right into his bowl too. So that is the end of that bag. Luckily, Shannon and Charlie and Coach Rob Willie already donated more. So more treats for those. Oh, come on, Fred. Where are you gonna knock the light over? Oh, he's crawling right up. He's crazy. So number one, more treats for Dobby from Swerve and Irvin. Oh yes. More treats for Dobby, huh? More treats for Dobby, huh? As he kicks the microphone. I mean, if you can see this, all the goodness that was left in the bottom of the bag we're gonna give him to. Dobby getting spoiled by Swerve and Irvin today. Is that tasty? Oh yes. Say thank you, Swervin. Dobby. Say thank you to Swervin. Oh yeah, you're sweet, huh? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, Colorado versus Vegas? Could be. I should root for Prince Albert. Can we find a post media to see what Quinn Hughes says? Laugh out loud. It probably won't be up for a little while. But maybe if when we're live on Saturday. So yeah. There is maybe a chance we can be, but I'll have to wait and see. There is a game on Thursday between the Golden Knights and the Ducks. If the Ducks lose the game, then it's over anyway. So we'll wait and see. I'll let you guys know very soon what we're going to be doing. Irvin Hype! Extra treats for Dobbies. Fuck, I hate Vegas. Does Blackwood play the next series or Wedgwood? I'm wondering. I don't know if it matters, my dude. That's the great thing about your team. Phoenix is a better team than Anaheim. Laugh out loud. The Wild really need a centerman and trades. Irvin Hype! Having two good goalies is a good problem. Trade Rossi. Yeah, they traded Rossi. They traded a center. That's hilarious. Ever tried Dobby's food, Russ? No, not yet. Not yet. Maybe someday. You never know. Could be tasty, right? All right. So yes, the next time we will be live will be on Saturday. We are definitely doing the Montreal Canadiens versus the Buffalo Sabres. That is the worst French accent ever. Yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Thank you very much to Diener HD for being here. As he showed up during the second intermission. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure you go and check out his stream, or sorry, his channel. Got lots of good videos. Thank you to everyone who was here. Thank you to everyone who donated. As I mentioned, yeah, we're going to be live again on Saturday for the Montreal Canadiens versus the Buffalo Sabres. And we'll get you guys up to date on everything that's happening with the Canucks GM search. If there is a Canucks announcement on the GM, I may just go live that night too. So we'll have to wait and see. That might just be a surprise stream. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for the next little bit. I appreciate all you beautiful people for being here. And until Saturday, remember, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect. And make sure that you make good choices.
Thank you for having me. Thank you to everyone who requested to hear my beautiful voice too. I appreciate that.
How you doing tonight? Doing good. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very first hockey game to join the stream. Everyone was very excited to see you, and enjoy the rest of the game in the third period.
Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye, guys.
Trevor Beggs joining the show from Locked On Canucks. Thanks for joining me today, brother.
My pleasure, Russell. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good.
Hey, buddy. What an intro. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem. It's nice to see you again. It's been a while.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, those late nights, early mornings.
Yeah, weird
they were
times.
rough.
We are excited to welcome Dave Hall to the show. Welcome, my man.
Hey, thanks for having me today. I'm excited to be on.
We're excited to welcome to the show Larry Fisher.
Thanks for having me, Russell. Looking forward to talking lots of hockey.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this man. He's wearing his Canucks jersey at a Montreal game. You love to see it. He became a local legend by calling the